And we are back with Wild Beyond the Witchlight, the Jumping Junipers. They are still here in Motherhorn, and last session they had to answer to Endelyn Moongrave, who was adamant about getting the horn off of you guys, except the unicorn horn wasn't where it was supposed to be, and most of you are clueless as to its location. But she scoured every magical pocket and mushroom you had. And thankfully, he sort of subtly changed the conversation into about her sisters and how they were the ones really at fault for having it go missing in the first place. Especially due to the curse that Bavlorna placed on Ulric. And you offered to put on a show that would ridicule Bavlorna's reputation. And so you went backstage, got costumes, assigned roles, and stage fright fed you lines throughout the performance. And what a performance it was. There was some chaos, there was romance, there was death, tragedy, and yeah, ultimately it seemed as though it went down. Yeah, deception, yeah. Plot twists. Silliness. Dark humor. And then finally, yeah, it looked like you got a standing ovation from not just the crowd, but most importantly, Moongrave herself. Bavlorna was not having any of it. She kind of protested some ways through the performance, revealing that she is indeed, in fact, here. Don't know where she's hiding away, the giant toad, but still. Then you guys went backstage for a little celebratory aftermath, and you guys encountered the small Briganock, who was still chained to the desk. And pulling him free, it seemed like all the other props in the room went after them. You guys are like probably a security breach in their eyes, at least. And also you got to meet the funny little marionette known as Break-a-Leg. According to his backstory, he's one of the first things that Endelyn made, and Endelyn didn't like them very much because they made all the children happy and cheer, and so she broke his bones and stuffed him in a box. He's been in there this whole time, but you've sorted out his strings and you put him in a different box, a mushroomy one instead. Don't know if that's any better, but there you go. Lastly, you reunited with Jack, and the tunnel is complete. At any point, you could have the Corrids and Briganock storm from underneath Motherhorn, and they would be none the wiser. So, at the touch of a button, you could go to war if you really wanted. And lastly, yeah, I think... No, I think that's it, actually. I can't think of anything else. Other than, yeah, you managed to prevent the goblin kind of getting alerted with the silence spell. So, let's dive back into it. Alright.
Yappy?
Yippee.
Alright, welcome back to the depressingly grey stone interior of Motherhorn. Ulric just finished eating a metal pipe. Sucked it down like a noodle. Vaike's finished punching a stuffed golem that turned out to be simply paper mache.
I look at the tiny servant and I go, now go get in trouble for letting him go. And I pointed to go up to Light and take its punishment.
What? telling your shackle to go over to light.
I mean, yeah, it opened and let the prisoner go.
What do you mean lie?
It
He let him go.
That is, I guess I'm here to punish you. I kind of look across towards you. Well, there's actually not much I
What?
can do against a construct like this.
I don't know.
I guess I'll just have to do things the old-fashioned way. They pull out a rapier from their cane.
Ugh.
Cane sword.
It is a cane
Ah!
sword. Bam. Max damage.
Damn.
There it goes. With one swing, the chain link is broken and the shackle falls to the ground. Well, if everything's finished up down here, I think I might head back up.
All
They
right.
clearly look like they're trying to turn their focus away from the fact that Briganox and Corrids are popping out of the woodwork.
I imagine that he had his back turned like throughout the whole conversation, like as if he was like, if I don't see it, it doesn't exist.
Practically, yeah. That's why he stayed all the way back the other side. And already he's kind of climbing up the ladder.
Yeah. Baird will just sort of sit down and go, should we mend all these broken props?
Well, not all of them. That one is unsalvageable, points towards the pipe with Ulric.
Yeah. He lets out a burp.
Let's bring the fabric up to fix up Gloam then.
I mean, you could even do it down here. I mean, Gloam is still with
Ah.
you. Yep. So, Notus, do you want to finish off Gloam? You got the fabrics now.
Yeah.
Okay. You replace the patchwork nature of Gloam with a much more fitting color palette. One that sort of hides away the fact that they're a stitched together abomination. And you end up with something that kind of looks like this right here. That's a cute little fella.
Adorable.
Oh.
It's not looking used, but
It's not the same. He doesn't look nearly as miserable as they did before.
This is
That's
their
the
happy
point.
face.
uh,
Just like Endelyn when she smiles. A little bit hard to tell. But Gloam seems to rub their head up against your leg, and they seem to be highly appreciative of all the work you've done. Meow. And they didn't sneeze or cough for once.
I'm just gonna pick up the cat and toot.
Does Gloam do that thing where like because they're really comfortable with being picked up, it's like at this point they their legs are just like way longer than
Yeah.
dangle.
They do the
Right.
dangle.
Their stitching allows for some stretching.
Well, we could bring Gloam back to Endelyn, or we could go try to speak to Obscurity if they are thinking. Or we could try to.
No, we could. You could talk to obscurity on the way, I guess.
That's fair. I'm quite banged up, to be honest.
In the process of cleaning up Gloam, and basically, if you want, you can replace their stuffing as well, since all of that was covered with pixie dust before.
Yeah, we'll
They-
replace it with something less contaminated.
Yeah, there's lots of packing material down here. You could fill them up with like polystyrene chips if you wanted. That's right, fantasy polystyrene. Anyway, in thank you, it seems like Gloam coughs up a rather large-sized hairball for you, and they kind of nudge it towards you as thanks.
I pick it up without hesitation.
Okay.
Reciprocity.
This looks like it's been rolled up. It's like basically caught out all the dust, all the pixie dust that was in there, as well as there looks to be some sawdust and other sneezing and choking hazards. And on your sheet you will find dust of sneezing and choking. One loose.
All right.
Very good. I'm gonna jump into the hole, and I'm going to hand Vaike and I'm gonna hand Vaike and Notus a one of the 2 potions of healing in here, because not handing them out has been a thorn in our side on a few occasions.
We have potions of healing.
Yes.
Since when?
We've been in the hole.
No.
Yes.
When have
We have
we
a-
ever needed those?
We have a potion of greater healing and 2 potions of healing, a smoke bomb, and a vomit comet.
What is a vomit comment?
Is
it's,
that from...
it's from the airship.
Oh.
It's the box
It was
of things that we scavenged from the airship.
Right. It was the present meant for the giant in the windmill.
No. These are from the airship, because it was the crates we had scavenged from the wreckage.
Oh.
The War Duke flag.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yes,
yeah,
we've
the
had those
Hobgoblin.
since then.
Right,
Yes, the
right.
hobgoblin.
I'm with it now.
The box of jellied worms is from the giant.
How do I get what healing potion am I getting? Just a normal one?
Yes, it would be a potion of healing.
Or I think we should give one to Ulric, because I got lay on hands, so I can.
I also have a potion of greater healing I can hand to someone.
We can give one of the potions of healing to Goltik. Give Ulric, or who's fast? Ulric's fast. We should give the greater healing potion to Ulric, and then Notus should get a healing potion.
Okay, so I have 2 healing potions and 1 greater. So 1 will be to Notus, 1 will be to you. And then
This
the
is
greater
from
to
your
Ulric.
dragon vessel?
No, from Portable Hole. It's just they're potions we have. This is not
Okay.
the dragon vessel.
It's been there since forever.
I've had this the whole time. We've been in y'all.
Okay, so I've dragged a potion onto Sir Gloltik's sheet. Ulric's getting the greater healing.
Yep. And Notus
Okay,
can
it's
get
on
the
his
other
sheet.
healing potion.
Alright, delete those from the thing.
Alright. I accidentally deleted our bolt and tackle, no.
You block and tackle, you mean? That's alright, that wasn't yours to begin with. It's marked, it's got like CC marked on it.
But I will also put the vomit comment on my own sheet. But that's
What the
So
hell
I'm
is a
holding
vomit
it.
comment?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would love to. Alright, so what's the plan, Junipers? We're gonna go talk to Endolin, or are we gonna go talk to Obscurity?
we
Well,
could talk
are
to
you
obscurity
mending?
on the way.
Are you mending these
Oh,
things?
we can
George?
mend. Yeah,
Oh
let's fix
yeah,
them
I
up.
think
Who's mending?
While
I think-
Notus is doing, while Notus is doing the cats, I will start mending whatever I can. Starting with the
a
mending
mending
spell.
cantrip? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. Yeah. Go ahead. Click some mending. Or repair some coffins. Some wedding cakes. It takes a couple minutes.
The fake corpse inside the coffin. Can I make it smile instead of frown?
Sure. Elven statue. There we go. The stuffed boar.
The
Okay.
I thought the stuffed boar was gone.
Oh yeah, that got swallowed. Never mind. Well,
What's
Never
stuff
mind.
for?
and then
there's
the
stuffed
owlbear
owlbear.
statue. Yeah. Takes a few minutes, but you know they look repaired as repaired can be. Except for that stovepipe, but it had it coming.
He had its coming. If you
Okay.
had seen it.
Just about then is when you see the goblin in the corner, kind of stirring and waking up. You want me to be
Morning.
down here? I think
we
morning.
just acted. We were backstage. What do you
Oh.
mean?
Where do these rats come from? Oh no. Enzelin not be happy with me if rats are infesting the stage. He grabs a broom.
He's gonna. We should get out of here while he's distracted by rats.
You see the Briganox beginning to hide away back down. They've created their false tile. They hide
False
back
wall,
down.
yeah.
underneath. Oh no. The rats must have eaten Golmo. Oh no.
Now he's never gonna mention what happened down here to anyone because he doesn't want to be in trouble for that.
Oh,
They've
shit.
eaten who?
Oh, what now?
The Briganox. Never mind. You, all of you, shoo. You're probably bringing in the rats.
He shoos
this is-
he shoos Ulric with the broom
Yeah,
because the broom
exactly.
is a +1 against rats. Yeah.
Come on, Ulric. Come on.
This rat's massive. Never seen a rat so big.
And fast.
It's got little horns and everything.
Come on, Ulric.
Bacon, are you muted? You've not talked this whole time.
Oh, I heard him speak. Anyway, all right. You wanted to head back up.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess we need to put Gleam in the mushroom again.
Yeah, Gleam will happily climb on inside. Where are you heading next?
I mean, Obscurity had effectively told us where she was going to be waiting and thinking we could go to the Shadow Theater.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago. Gleam says... Didn't she also mention where Glista was?
Yes. Prison of some sort.
A prison.
We need a key
Hmm.
for that.
A key?
Yeah.
What kind of key?
The thing from Stage Fright.
Well, this is news to me.
Yeah, I think the goat said something about the staff being the key.
Did I never show you the notes?
No?
Here.
Alright, Garreth retrieves a note from their pocket, and yeah, on it it says that the full
And
scepter
whoever
is
tries to unfold it, it's like opening a sticky piece of paper that's like sticky, like there's a piece of gum in between.
you know what? Why didn't you read this? It's kind of a bit covered. I don't want to tear it.
Where is it? The key to the prison is stage fright stuff.
Oh,
I forgot the literal text.
A fool's scepter is the key, or something like that.
No, I'm talking about the note that the goblins gave me.
Oh.
which
Oh,
effectively
from
is the
last...
same thing.
This is the same thing as what the ghost told us, but this is
Mhm.
less cryptic.
Less cryptic, yes. I know Steph was trying to figure that one out for a while. Notus tried to take apart part of the carriage.
It was struck by lightning.
Yeah, well, there was like pilfering it, trying to find it, but it was like turned to ash.
Welcome back. But I could try to talk it. I could try to talk to Monsieur Stage Fright.
Oh, here. To enter the prison, one needs the full scepter that belongs to Andolin's Master of Ceremonies, Stage Fright.
Okay. Alright, so how are we going to get that?
We could trade him for it. Find out what he wants.
We may have made a good impression on him with our play. He may be willing to consider us. I could see if I could find him.
Yeah,
If
we're
I
gonna
go
need
up
to-
to the stage, is I presume they're like setting up in the next performance. Like it's
Yeah, effectively. Stage fright is cleaning up the stage that was used for your performance. He's like looking around, figuring out what to do with this particular balloon animal that was left up here.
that was brought up because we were talking about the resting mechanic of it, whether or not it worked or not. I go up, Mr. Stage Fright.
Oh, yes.
How would you say we did? I'm sure that you're as chuffed as End.
Well enough. Well enough. Yes.
I am curious. What makes one such as you so interested in directing the plays?
Well, the play you put on was... How do I put it? Rather amusing in places. There was all kinds of chaos and disorder. I especially got some enjoyment out of it.
So you like chaos?
Oh, very much so. What kind of jester would I be if I didn't like a bit of chaos?
And does that ever conflict with your employment? Considering End is so insistent on things being correct.
Oh, I wouldn't say she likes things correct.
More correctly,
I mean, have you looked at Yon recently?
more correctly, a particular brand of chaos.
Well, whether she likes it or not, I'm here to stick around.
Why's that?
Because every show needs a jester. You can't just get rid of me. I'm a core component of the show.
But you're backstage.
Not all the time.
Gestures.
Some
I'm
plays
just
I
curious.
take part in.
How long has it been? Beyond narration.
Well, I did one earlier today. Besides, narrating allows me to put a little bit of a steering into the scenes.
It must be frustrating to have End's eyes always drifting towards light.
Couldn't care less. I'm not here to steal the show or be the spotlight. I'm here to cause some sort of mischief. Yes. Cracking jokes and making the stage really come alive.
Curious. Why the name Stage Fright?
More of a parody of a name, really. Being the jester that I am, I'm prone to making satire and, well, I'm actually afraid of nothing. Least of all, the stage.
Bold claim. Bold claim.
Unless you have something that you think can actually scare me. But I have a tendency to laugh in the face of death.
Then we're very similar.
That's so.
At least at this point. The question is it courage or foolhardiness you possess?
Foolhardiness, certainly. He's got a
yeah,
big
Bear
grin
Brook
on his
sort of-
face during this. Give me an insight check throughout most of this
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do I have any? I'm gonna check if I have any uses left of. No, I do not.
Okay. All right. This character is very strange and hard to read. Doesn't feel like he fits in with the rest of the setting here. What with it being much more drab, depressing, and you've met the rest of the crew, and they're either sobbing, they've either lost their mind, they're either incredibly sarcastic about their situation and just downright miserable. Stage fright seems to be the only one relishing in the actual chaos of this place, and doesn't seem to care much about Enderlin, of course, but you don't really get much more than that on a 5. Just the fact that it doesn't seem to fit in, and you're not sure why. And that's making him hard to read.
How much do I know about goblins?
That it would
we've
be a
seen-
history check.
Might as well. Probably not much.
Not a lot. Not a lot. The goblins here are particularly eccentric and extreme versions of what you've ever met on the material plane. Every one of them seems to have their own kind of quirk or fey-like quality to them. And of course, I think at this point you realize that fey are very much... goblins are very much fey in origin at this point. The ones in the material plane are maybe a little bit more removed from that strangeness. I'll jump to Garreth. What are you up to? Or have you got any ideas?
Garreth is listening in on the conversation,
Mm-hmm.
couching their reaction.
Alright,
And
in that case, you can roll an insight check as well.
and he is contemplating on a certain set of words. Insight, you said.
What set of words is that?
That he likes chaos.
Definitely.
He revels in it.
Absolutely, that seems to be a repeated notion of his.
And he is considering, hey, Jack, should we help this guy create more chaos in his life? Wouldn't it be
He's...
hilarious if he misplaces his stuff and he can't find it?
Oh boy. Rules of ownership and all that, but also I'm getting the vibe that he wants to cause chaos in other people's lives.
Really? That's not what he says.
He said he likes to cause chaos on the stage and doesn't care what Enderlin thinks, effectively.
If he loses his stuff, wouldn't that cause chaos on the stage? It's not like the stuff is being stolen, merely misplaced.
I don't know what chaos that would cause rather than more like a mild annoyance, like, damn, don't have my stuff. It didn't look like a key component of, like, the performance or anything. But, like, if a script got stolen, that would definitely cause chaos. But it seems like he plays off script pretty well.
So my invisible mage hand. Just curious,
Mhm.
with it not having verbal as a meta component, there's no indication ever that I'm using it, unless someone has like true sight or something.
Yeah. True
Interesting.
sight, blind sight.
Guys, I have an idea.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's a good one. But I still do have the wish stone shaped like a goblin jester's head.
What was the wish again?
It's the one that summons another, like the goblin summons a, I forgot the name of him. But
It's
they're
in the
it's
description.
what
In the
stage fright
description of.
is.
In the description of your item.
It just says, "I wish for a clue as to where to start in the Witchlight Carnival," and it's shaped like a goblin jester, which is like the what
Like
stage fright
him?
is. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
shaped like him. So
Mhm.
we could crack that, and if another goblin jester pops out, maybe we can use that one scepter.
I mean, would the Feywild see that scepter count? That's the question. We may have
That's the
the solution
question.
to the problem.
That's the question.
Do a switcheroo.
That's the idea. And then exactly like what Garreth just said, we could take that one scepter and swap it with Stage Fright scepter.
I mean, if I see Sage Fright's scepter and we take the time, I could make a fake version, maybe. I mean, I'm a Kenku. Kenkus are known for their mimicry, not just with voices, but their ability to mimic actions and like forgeries. So it's possible I could make a fake version and swap it, but like that's
6-second stuff.
but
Have you confirmed that's exactly what the wish stone does, or are you was that an assumption?
That's a wishful thinking, Chris.
Okay, so you believe it summons whatever stage fright is. Okay.
Yes. I also I mean I could just break it, we could see what happens.
Don't they break when it's time? When the
No,
wish is matured?
they
they are you mine them when they're matured.
yes.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it said a wish for I don't know what a wish for to where to start in the carnival would be. Chris knows.
I feel like you're gonna break it and it's gonna be
Go to the
Noise.
go to the mirror like it's gonna be something like we already did. It's gonna be something we did at the beginning
My
of the
brain
game.
says it's almost literal. He's talking about the start of the carnival, so it's either the guy at the ticket booth
It's gonna go back. Go
or
to
to do with the tree and the squirrel.
I mean, you can break it just to find out. Or
Yeah,
it may be useful now. It may genuinely this may be a carnival of its
everybody get ready because we might need to jump this goblin that comes out of the crystal, hypothetically, if a goblin pops out. So if we could all ready our actions.
So I'm talking to Stage Fright while you guys are all yapping.
Yep. We'll have everybody ready to absolutely demolish whatever comes out of this crystal. And then I will use it.
Okay. Damn. Didn't actually expect you to do this. I did just by happenstance remember that was a thing on that you should have had. And that's what I added to your sheet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
I wish for a clue as to where. You start at the ticket booth. Obviously.
Look, I have
Incorrect.
this wish.
you hear a voice suddenly as you look down at the stone. Have you just thrown that at the floor, I guess, or broken it?
Yeah, I just like crushed it in the palm of my hand.
Yeah. As soon as you do that, it just not like moments later, it's like they've stepped out from behind you, Vaike. They literally like they just stepped out right from behind you, and yeah, they say no, 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 no. Don't start at the ticket booth. You start with me. Do-do-do. He does a little jig and a dance and spins around.
Wait.
Whoa.
You also hear the carnival music playing in the background for some odd reason. Wait a
Is
minute.
his staff the same staff as Stage Fright's?
It is stage fright.
It it looks like it. I mean, I guess. God damn, he does come with a staff. Does he?
Mhm.
Yeah, he comes with a full scepter. Yes, he has
Mhm.
one. Is it like theirs? Let me check his artwork. It looks pretty damn similar, yeah. Almost like
Let's
one
go.
for one.
Let's go.
I am
Alright.
not going to fight that thing.
How's it going?
How's it going? Well, I've been watching and waiting for you to break this thing open for a long time, Vaike.
Oh. My apologies.
I've been trapped in there, watching you flailing around. He bonks you on the head. It's no damage. And you can't figure out what to do. Oh, I'm so lost in the carnival. Oh. It's right there in front of your face. I was here the whole time.
Side
Just-
note, I appreciate that his name is just Goblin backwards.
Yeah.
Yep. In fact, he introduces himself. I, Nilbog, was here. I was your starting point, Vaike. And you ignored me.
Oh, I apologize for that. I figured I'd wait till I was in my darkest hour, in my greatest time of need, before I called upon you, and that time is now.
I can think of darker times, but, you know, it'll still help in the long run.
So, if I could ask a favor of you, I need your help.
Yes, it's me. You got what you wished for. Yes, it's Nilbog.
Yeah. This is exactly what I wished for. So I
All
can
right,
just
put it
like,
there. Goes to high five you.
right, he wants.
Yeah, don't leave me hanging.
Yeah, high five.
All right. Woo!
All right, Nilbog. I like your energy. I like your style. Let's get to the plan. All right. So
I like
there's
that the rats are just straddling Ulric. Like they're not willing to leave as long as the big rat is
They're
here.
just covering him like he's the mama rat carrying all the babies.
So, Nilbog, here's the plan. All right. There's another goblin. Kind of has a similar staff to yours, and we need his staff.
What? Another Nilbog? Hold on. No, that doesn't make any sense. There can only be one.
Well,
Otherwise, it throws
got a
the whole
problem.
thing out of whack.
well, shit's gonna get wacky. What can I say, Nilbog? I'm gonna level with you.
Oh, shit's
So-
gonna get wacky, all right. Once you figure out what the real secret is. What? I didn't say anything.
What's the real secret?
Me! You wished for me. You got what you wished for. Except you
This is
haven't
exactly
quite
what I
figured
wished
out
for.
what it means.
I think
You're
you know.
absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I have no idea why you're my wish, but honestly, kind of glad. You're kind of amazing.
I'm the first clue as to where to start in the carnival. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah.
Oh, the goblin was at the Calliope.
No, not a goblin. Nilbog. Nilbog.
Can you spell it for me?
N-I-B-O. Oh, wait, I missed an L. No, N-I-L-B-O-G. Look, the rest of the letters don't really matter. Honestly, the rest of the letters don't matter.
Hmm.
Our
So
low intelligence must be rubbing off on him.
Oh yeah. So you're my first clue in the carnival.
Yes! He dances around you, does like a spinning twirl, and takes a bow, and then points off over yonder with his staff. Like, jumps over towards this pier, and points with his staff outwards. I'm the first clue of the carnival. Ooh, that's a long way down.
Yeah, don't fall.
Does he literally like step off like for a
You
moment
worried?
before
Yeah.
like Wile E. Coyote and then like turn around and walk back off?
Practically, yeah.
So
He's like, I'm
So-
gonna do it.
so
Nah, just
Nilbog,
kidding. Yes.
can you help shed some light for me? Like, how are you supposed to be my first clue?
Shed some light. I think light already left.
That's a good one.
Well, you'd have to wish
Don't
for a
think it's
second
molting
part of the
season yet.
clue, wouldn't you? It'd take a long time. But I reckon if you made a wish now, then by the time you get to when it's needed, it'll have manifested as a tiny little wish stone.
Hmm.
You'll just have to wish for the next
Interesting.
clue in the where to go from here.
Hmm. So, but I still don't understand you as a clue.
You wish for the second clue.
What a conundrum. I suppose it's like dots. And he like pokes your face. A bunch of dots don't really make much sense, do they? But when you start crossing them together, suddenly it makes a picture. And all the dots make sense. But they don't make sense
Except for that.
whilst you're getting the dots. It's only once you look backwards and you're like, whoa, all these dots make a line. Or a zigzag. Or a shape. Or a... Almost said it then.
So, you're my first clue in the carnival,
Yes.
and it's not the ticket booth.
No, ticket booth has
It's-
really
it's not-
nothing to do with it.
And it's not the Calliope. Oh,
Calliope? No, not really.
the Hall of Mirrors.
Way off.
The entrance.
Colder.
The Big Top.
Colder. Oh, practically freezing in here. I'm gonna hug this big guy. He looks warm.
Oh, how about Punch a Beholder? Bash a
You are
Beholder.
going round and round and round, aren't you?
Sir Goldtick, what do you think?
I was never at the carnival, and I don't know what these places are you're talking about. What does the carnival look like? I don't know.
It's a big 8.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. Did you ever did you have a map of this place or anything?
I think we did.
In the hole.
It's in the hole.
It's in the hole.
Garreth will put his head portable hole.
Okay. Portable hole.
The map.
Yeah. You want to pull out the Witchlight Carnival poster?
Sure. If stage fright is like called out to be busy, yeah, I'll come down and pull out the poster.
Okay.
Have you considered... Hey, what about the carousel? Those horses were interesting.
The
Oh, there he is.
carousel.
I look at the poster and I
Oh.
look. I look at the
Wait,
poster and I look at it, I'm like,
What am I missing?
That's not...
the clue.
What am I missing?
I look at
Wait, oh! The monarch!
No, he's like, it's just. There's a literal like list of things to do. What?
Was the
Since
first
having a
clue the welcome
connection.
gifts? Is that the first clue? The welcome gifts?
No, here.
I'm gonna have to
Crowning
bunk some
the
sense into
Witchlight's
your head.
monarch.
So the first clue is the crowning of the Witchlight monarch. I am the Witchlight monarch. That's me.
Oh, that's your starting clue.
Is that my starting clue, Nilbog?
I am your clue. I'm your one truly only clue. And you know, when
Do
you need to find this other Nilbog. I need to teach him a lesson. There can only be one
Do
Nilbog.
you want... Ooh,
He's
can
upstairs.
we have a Nilbog duel? Do you guys do that?
Mm.
Delightful
Ooh,
time.
something.
If two
I-
Nilbogs meet, doesn't something bad happen? Don't they like blow up?
I would
Blow
love
up?
They're-
Like a firework? That'd be fun
like
to
a
watch.
black hole or something. Yeah. So you're my first clue.
Yes,
I'm still trying to wrap my head around this.
you've
Okay.
asked that like 3 times, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still your
I
first
really
clue.
like.
And so,
The
are you gonna
option
are you become like my like a jumping Juniper? You gonna help us out with the rest of the adventure?
God, no. Screw that. No, I got better things to get done. Just
Oh.
me here, just me existing is pretty much all I needed to do. My job's done. I could leave right now if I wanted.
Wait, no. I don't fucking get it. How is this supposed to help me? What have you haven't done anything for me? I want my money back on this wish. How you haven't done anything?
Look, right? I get it. It's all very confusing, okay? I didn't
Yes,
make the
can you
wish,
just tell
though.
me like
I didn't make the wish. I came into
neither.
existence thanks to you.
yeah, so like don't you owe me like a favor or like reciprocity or something cuz I made you?
And I've repaid it just by existing and going, ta-da! But
Whoa.
it's-
Me giving you life and you saying ta-da are not the same. That is not
It's-
equal.
It's not my fault that you share
Uh.
one brain cell between the lot of you.
How do you know
Should
that?
know.
How do you know that?
I've been watching the whole
Am I being
time.
pranked? Look, so you don't have any like wisdom or advice or anything.
I imagine Baird and Garreth have the flyer open and are like looking at it, and they've just like looked at it. And they're like, "There's a few answers, and I think they're all correct."
Hmm.
Hey, there's an X.
Oh my god, it is.
all right. What about I go deal with this Nilbog of yours? That would satisfy me as well. There being only one Nilbog. 2 Nilbogs, no. No. That, as I said,
It's a-
throws everything out of whack. Can only be one.
I could take you to him, or I could bring him down here.
Yeah, well, bring him
Hmm.
down here. Bring him down here, and then you two
I-
can have a Nilbog fight, whatever that
Uh,
entails.
A nail buck off.
Yeah.
I'll stick my head up and go, Mr. Stage Fright. We need your help down here. There's something odd going on.
Something odd. Alright. Then I will head back down, I guess. What kind of odd?
Your type of odd.
Chaotic odd.
Chaotic odd. Now this I have to see. Alright. Show me, show me. And you hear, show you, show you. Show you, show me.
Show you?
It's me. It's you. No, it's me. I'm not you. But they can only be me. The other Neilbog looks at one another. Stage Fright looks utterly baffled as the two seem to go back and forth. And they go, wait. I'm not sure you're meant to be here. Well, you can blame this one. They immediately point their scepter towards you, Vaike.
Look, Stage Fright, I'm just trying to figure this out.
Okay.
You've got
Look, this.
my hat.
Look, I made a wish.
The other one says, and you've got my scepter. This one's yours? Am I doing it right, Vaike? Is this what you want?
Yes. I don't know. I thought you guys like. I don't know how Nilbogs fight each other.
Neilbogs? There is only one Neilbog. And another one says, I agree. I'm the chosen. Maglubiet chose me. The other one's like, oh, Maglubiet, Schmoobiet. I was born of a wish.
That's very fey of him.
I think that
That
trumps
is
you.
pretty fey.
Stage Fright goes, I was born of a god of goblins. Well, I was born from stone. Another one. He just keeps going back and forth. This strange one-upping seems to go.
Can I just like every single time our Nilbog talks, I will like support whatever he's saying with like a secondary phrase that makes it sound better.
Sure. Yeah, you can. Or you want to echo it? You mean?
Yeah, like effectively, yeah.
God. Okay.
Oh, let's go! Let's go! We're winning! Come on, Nilbog, clutch up!
Stage Fright looks even more baffled than before. They don't have a clue what's going on. It's like they've looked into a mirror and it's come alive. And you're like echoing the Nilbog's lines.
Yeah.
That's not time
Like it's
for
some-
the Hall of Illusions yet.
So they go, you know, I'm also a jumping juniper according to these lot. This one's
Since
like,
when?
well, that's what Vaike said. You're gonna be a jumping juniper. You're gonna help us on the adventure. That's what you said.
Hmm. I did say that to him.
He did ask. He did give him an option to choose to do so.
And I've got the shiniest stick. Look, it's fresh off the boat. And he does show off his stuff.
Is it shinier?
There's children in the back.
Totally. Stage Fright starts to look a little embarrassed by this. And goes, well, what if I hit you with my stick?
Sword fight.
And then
Nilbog fight.
Nilbog says, "Oh, do it. That'll just make me stronger. It'll make me better." And then the Nilbog stage fright's like, "That's exactly why I won't. Because you'll get stronger, and then you'll hit me with your stick, and then I'll get worse, and then you'll laugh, and then so you admit I'm stronger. Haha, victory. What victory for who? You didn't even count past 3. 1, 2, 3. Cheese! Cheese! Driving me insane! What did we... Well, at least I know not to pray to a false god like Maglubiet. What? False? That's... You're just causing a distraction here, that's it. That's what's happening. I need I'm gonna roll Nilbog's this charisma again.
Oh yeah.
To see what's going on here.
I'll give. I'm helping him. Giving you.
Yeah. All right. Give me your best persuasion check as well, Bad. And I'm gonna see if he gets advantage. All right. Yeah, I'll happily re-roll his because I see that's a 12. At least something. Oh my god. Still.
22.
The stage fright is gonna roll.
8 is good enough. Stage fright is gonna get us 3 again.
You got on that one, didn't you, last time?
Yeah, he did.
Wow, he did get lower. Yes, my goat.
Somehow,
Come on.
Even though this nonsensical conversation is going back and forth, it's doing enough that stage fright seems more increasingly vexed by all of this.
Garreth looking from up, down below, poking. What's the word? Wiping off a tear. Such chaos! I'm so proud of them.
Nilbog says, Right. All right, if you really want to settle this, what if we play Stolen Cushions and Rusty Buckets? And that'll settle it. The winner of that can be the best Nilbog, and I'll disappear. I'll never be here. I was like, poof, gone. I was nothing more than a wish on the wind. Stage Fright's like, right, fine, you're on. He looks around and suddenly hugs onto a nearby bucket. And you watch as... Go on.
Stage fright. If you lose, we get to borrow your scepter.
Absolutely not. This is about... Leave this alone. This is between 2 Nilbogs.
This is between us, not you.
This is the Jester Code.
Okay. Did not mean to step on any toes. All right.
This
You didn't
bucket
even
is
hear
mine.
what you asked for.
And what is can only be described as the most nonsensical back and forth between 2 jesters begins as they play something called Stolen Cushions and Rusty Bucket to determine the winner. They really are a little bit screw loose. So Stage Fright says, "This bucket's mine. I won it fair and square by cheating." And then Nilbog says, "Wrong. You lost the game of don't eat the rocks. You ate the rocks." And then rather indignantly says, "Only because you dared me, and dares don't count. Everyone knows dares are legally binding, only if you say triple goblin dare." I did say triple goblin dare. Just then. There's a long pause, and then he shrieks, "Ah, but you didn't say it backwards. Everyone knows it only works backwards." Stage Fright says, all right. Ereg Nilbog Elpert? There's a blinking and sudden stunned. That's witchcraft! You're a witch! Everyone, burn him! Burn the witch!
Who?
Is Stage
Wait,
Fright
who?
stomping his feet?
Stage fright or Nilbog? Which one's the witch?
Which is
That's
which?
a good question.
I ask which is which?
They say, that's the spirit, both at the same time. And they say, but don't forget, burn me and I'll just get better, remember? Then, curses, we're invincible. But still stupid. And they seem to begin giggling almost completely. It looks like, Stage Fright completely forgets what he's even doing and collapses into the floor giggling. All of this doesn't even matter. we could just all die and then come back tomorrow and do it all over again. At which point, I guess Stage Fright's gonna try and make his move. God. I'm gonna roll his stealth check. And we'll see what that is. I think he's got some pluses to this. Alright. Okay. Only a 7. I'm gonna roll the insight of the new of Stage Fright. Okay. So as it happens, it looks like you can tell Nilbog is trying to go for the bucket. As he too is rolling around on the floor laughing, he looks like he's trying to reach over and steal the bucket. And it looks like it's pretty obvious.
Can I use my invisible mage hand to just sort of just push the bottom of the bucket in a way that absolutely the angle of the bucket should not be one that should be accessible by the Nilbog, by anyone, but it's an invisible mage hand with no indication it's happening. The idea of basically imagine a bucket that suddenly has pressure going down from a direction where you aren't expecting it, either from the bottom or the top. That's just going like it's jumping out of your hand.
Yeah, give me just because it's your mage hand, which you use basically charisma for. Give me a sleight of hand check with your charisma. Okay, 13. Alright, so you see Nilbog reaches for the bucket. Stage Fright turns and says, no you don't. I know what your plan is. You're trying to steal my stolen bucket. And then he's like, you caught me. I wasn't really stealing your bucket, though. What? You weren't? No. Because you don't have a bucket. Stage Fright looks left, looks right. Where's my bucket? No! Someone stole my stolen bucket. I'll trade you. Anyone who stole it.
What?
Oh, wait. Wait. Chris, above the table, where's the bucket? Where'd it go?
It's Bad. Bad's got the bucket.
Oh, okay. Trade it for the scepter.
I look at him and go, piece of wood for piece of wood, and I immediately trade the bucket for the scepter.
As you go to trade it for the scepter, you see suddenly Nilbog leaps in front and goes, I'll do that. I'll trade it. Fine. And yeah, absolutely. And he trades the scepter. Nilbog hands you his scepter for the rusty bucket.
Yeah,
and
that's fine.
And then it looks like Stage Fright turns around and goes, wait, no, I wanted the bucket. I said I saw it first. It's my bucket. And he's like, all right, well, I'll happily trade you for that scepter of yours. All right, done. This time, Nilbog trades the scepter.
Trade Nilbog the scepter that you have.
Yeah, I go, I've got the shinier scepter. You want to trade for that old scepter?
He goes, if you throw in some cushions. They have to be stolen cushions, though.
I
What if I make cushions out of Enderlin's stuff? Then technically they're stolen.
They look around. Yes, that'll do.
I will go over and make a couple of cushions.
Okay, good. There you go. You make cushions out of stolen materials. And then after you hand it to them, they go, wait, this is far too clean. Can someone sit in this?
Mischief. Mischief.
You're cute.
I just stick them in Mischief's mouth.
Oh god, okay. Sure.
And
gets
chew on
covered
them
in
a little
saliva.
bit. And then...
Chew on them. Gum up the cushions. And
There you
yeah,
go.
Neilbog says, yeah, I think that'll do. They got a good swampy smell to them. Stage Fright just looks around. They look to be pleased. They've got their rusty bucket. And somehow you've just traded the scepter from Nilbog, who traded it off Stage Fright, for the other scepter and some dirty pillows, which have been stolen. And everyone looks to be happy.
Let's go upstairs. Yep. We leave them to this because I presume Nilbog is now in charge because he's the goblin with the scepter, so he's now in charge of running the place.
No, well, No, Nilbog's got his scepter back.
Oh, that's true. But he's the goblin with the scepter.
That's true, but he's a Nilbog with a scepter, I guess. Oh my god, yeah.
But Stage Fright can't have. He's not a goblin with a scepter, so he can't be the goblin that's in charge of the place.
But he does have the rusty bucket.
He does have a rusty bucket.
That's a problem they're gonna have to figure out. That's not a Juniper problem. As we walk by to leave, I'm just gonna whisper. I'm gonna be like, "You're exactly what I wished for and more."
There you go. Oh my god. Such is the mental gymnastics of Jester. The Jester code will never be
Jester
truly
flu.
understood.
I think
like
Baird and Garreth are the closest in understanding the Jester code.
It's like those videos, I don't know if you've seen them, where they're like, two people sat up opposite a table, and then they're like, it's like a chess game. It starts off as chess, and then someone puts down like a checkers piece, and then another person plays a reverse Uno card, and then they're like, oh damn.
Someone pours the milk and knocks out all the pawns.
And
And
he
then
brings
I
out
put
like,
my 40k minifigure on the board.
Yeah. And then someone brings out like a Furby that eats the 40k miniature, and then someone's like, but I got lighter fluid, and then sets the Furby on fire. It's so freaking weird. Yeah, it's that.
No
it's
bug.
literally
Burn in
that.
hell they shall.
My sweet prince Nilbog, our savior.
we leave them to figuring out how the hell they're going to navigate this for the future.
Yep. They're like, so about that rusty bucket. We got some dirty pillows here. They're just back and forth. This seems to go, making no sense whatsoever. But yeah, the most important part is you somehow ended up with the right scepter. At least you hope it is. You can only imagine Nilbog probably would pull a fast one on you guys. But anyway, you can always try it. See how it
I
works.
trust him with my life.
The thing is I believe it's the real scepter, so it's the real scepter.
Just
I trust
how
Nilbog with my life.
just how Vaike believed that it would summon a Nilbog.
Oh yeah.
Somehow.
Mhm.
I look at while we're going up the stairs, I go, Vaike, the Nilbog and the poster's pointing to have a good time.
Are you?
Glottic's
Is that real?
What?
Yes.
Jack's like,
No. It says,
Huh?
have a delightful time.
Yes, that's more correct.
And it points towards a night filled with wonder.
Hmm. I thought it was pointing towards snail racing. Because that's where we met you.
Well, didn't we
That's-
have a delightful time of snow racing?
I
would
mean-
say so.
You had a delightful time.
I did die.
Lozic's like, I think we should revisit this a little later. We got the stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
let's go. Let's
Yep.
get out of here before they realize what we've done.
Gleam's like,
I don't think they will.
I need to sit in the mushroom for a bit. My head is spinning. And she will clamber in.
Yeah, we can walk
Alright.
up past the stage because we were actors, so we're fine. We just walk.
Mm-hmm. Gloam seems to be chasing one of the rats.
Oh,
Wait, Glow. We need you. Can I go pick Gloam up?
Yes, you can. So where do you wish to head? Do you want to go to the prison or...
Yep. Prison.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Meow.
Grab you and I'll
Oh yeah.
throw you up there somewhere.
Woo!
Whoop.
Throw us up there.
Well, looks like a lot of you are already on the move, but I'll throw some of you up there. It's past the Ore. So,
Oh,
Some ways
we're
up.
going up.
I mean, we'd have to go up past this way anyway.
Is Ulric's drinking buddy over here still? No, she's not.
he has moved on.
She drank the whiskey, got drunk. And you know how whiskey works. You're drunk until the end of the day. And days are very long here in the
So
Feywild.
Did she have wings, right? That was the thing? She like drunk flying out there?
Hmm.
Is she drinking and flying?
Who knows? Okay.
I'm gonna get Vaike.
I think everyone's up here.
I think so,
Yep,
yeah.
looks like you made it. Okay, good. This door is a strange withered face. Its socketless eyes are just staring blankly. There are two suits of armor either side of the door as well. And there still doesn't appear to be any kind of like keyhole with this scepter. Nonetheless, apparently this is the key.
This is a dumb idea, but can I hold up the scepter and go, boo?
Sure. Yes, you can. Nothing's stopping you, I guess. Let's see. Give me a just straight charisma check.
Come on, Bayard, you got this. There we go.
19.
19. Okay. You go up to the door, and everyone's like pondering how we're gonna figure this out, how we're gonna work around this, and Bear just sticks up the scepter and goes boo, at which point the door suddenly kind of chuckles to themselves, and you see the weird fleshy mouth kind of widen and open. It lacks any gums or teeth, and as it opens its mouth to chuckle, you can actually see straight through onto the other side of the door, and there are like 4 prison cells. There are like torches on the
Okay.
door and such. It looks like Gareth's wasting no time and is trying to jump through the door, I'm guessing.
Yeah?
Okay, give me an acrobatics check, Gareth.
If I could assist.
Sure.
Wait, is the door opening or is it only open to crack?
Nope, just chuckled. That was all. The face on the
And-
door
Ah.
laughed, and that was a big enough gap that Gareth's trying to go for it.
Could I
looks
give
like-
him it? Could I give him advantage if I like try to pry it open?
Yeah, sure.
If it's laughing, can I just?
It is Garreth we're talking about. So he appears to be stepping through, but he's just misty stepping through.
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled a 26 to open it.
Sure. All right. Well, Garreth uses that brief gap to literally teleport to the other side. As the mouth begins to close, you catch it by its lip and stretch it open, and you've pried the mouth open for a moment. You definitely feel resistance from the door, as if though it goes from chuckling to suddenly like trying to shut its mouth.
Can I take a feather and start tickling the door so that it keeps laughing?
And I will keep trying to pry it open while this is happening.
All right. You can roll. Give me a sleight of hand again, Bird.
Sure. I guess it'd be better at telling it.
Yeah, it seems to be highly resistant to tickling, and it's probably straining to shut its mouth. And whenever you're kind of straining, it seems like that the muscles aren't reactive to the tickling.
It's not very ticklish. It could be picklish, and I pull out part of my ration.
Ew.
No, it's just.
I think he's a dog who prefers knock-knock jokes.
Ah, they say.
Knock knock.
You definitely see them suddenly laugh again. Their mouth goes wide open, big enough that actually, Vaike, you feel like you could probably crawl through.
I don't want to necessarily crawl through. I want to keep it open so that way we can get the prisoners out. Is there any way, like maybe me and Ulric together could if it lasts?
I feel like we can. I feel like we can just keep it laughing. I feel like between Baird and Notus being straight man and jokester, we may be fine.
Okay, it's possible you are physically holding it open at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
That said, you still need to crawl through at some point anyway, right? Unless you want Garreth to do the job for you through here.
I mean, Garreth can put people
If
in
you
the mud.
break a leg, he might have a skeleton key.
Oh,
that falls flat.
Well,
I'm
there's levers.
disappointed in you guys.
There's levers on the doors.
that was a late reaction. The door does suddenly let out a belly laugh.
I'll have Ulric hold the door open while the two jokesters keep it going, and I'll go check the base door if I could. Is there a lever here I could pull to open it?
Yes.
That's a belly laugh, but he seems more gummy than tummy.
No. Another laugh, and another person could slip through. Gloltic doesn't waste any time. Yeah, I'm in. Okay. So inside there are full cells sealed by stone doors branching off from the walls. Stone levers jut out from the walls next to the doorways. And that's maybe what you're looking for.
Can I pull the lever?
Yes.
Oh, the lever, Vaike. Wrong lever.
I fall. I fall to the bottom of Motherhorn.
Oh my god. Imagine.
What's in here? Hello?
Knock knock.
Oh. Quite a roomy cell with nothing more than a bedroll and a crate of foodstuffs and a bucket for disposable waste.
There's nobody?
No, not in here. You reckon that bucket would make a fine Nilbog accessory there?
Is it clean?
It's rusty, but it is clean. Yeah, no one's been in this cell.
All right, rusty bucket. That's what they want. I'll grab it.
Okay, cool.
In exchange, I will leave. I will leave a pumpkin cupcake.
Pumpkin cupcake.
Oh, you're gonna peel it out. You're gonna peel it out of its wrapper.
Yeah, I'm gonna peel it out of the wrapper and leave it.
Nice. Okay. Garreth, you pull the lever on the other door.
No,
I
no, no, no.
assume.
I'm going to just knock knock. Room service.
You don't hear a response on the other side, sadly.
I'll come back later. Next door.
Okay.
Knock knock. Room service.
Who's there? Room service who?
Uh, you hear... Wait. Who is it?
It is I.
Make... If this is another goblin making jokes, the next time you open that door, you get a face full of radiant sunlight.
That's what we're looking for.
I'll come back
Here.
later.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Get her sister out the mushroom to open the door. Wouldn't that be so nice if like her sister opened the door for her?
Well, the voice.
In fact,
did
I'm starting
say
to think you're only
goblin.
keeping in here because darklings don't like the light. That's why
on, that's
you're
gotta-
afraid, aren't you?
Get Gleam out. Come on, get Gleam out. Come on. It's gonna.
Gleam is in the. Yeah. Okay. I'm
You
going
pull
to.
the lever.
I'm going to pull the lever.
No, wait. I
Mhm.
want Gleam to pull the lever.
Gleam, you could get Gleam
Gleam-
out, or it's
Yeah.
up to you.
Jack, get Gleam out,
Um,
and I'll
Okay.
pull the lever,
disappears.
and then
Hey,
when the
Gleam.
door opens,
We found your sis. Gleam crawls out of the mushroom.
Pull the lever.
Oh, this one? She
Yep.
pulls it. And the door begins to grind open.
surprise!
Take this! Wait.
Oh no! Can I jump in the way? Can I like get down, Mr. President?
Yeah. Absolutely. Sure.
I'll take whatever
A
damage.
sun
I'll take
ray.
whatever damage.
She warned you. A sun ray comes beaming
Oh,
towards
no!
you. Holy shit! Damn. You take 18 points
Damn.
of radiant damage. Jeez.
Oh no!
She is pissed.
And I failed a wisdom save.
You're
No, you're gonna
blinded.
become a bat. Oh,
I'm
No, I
blinded.
I think so. Anyway, let me check. Yeah, you're blinded for a minute. You're like,
Who turned the
dazzling
lights
light.
on? Am I? Is this Ibylna's afterlife? Where am I?
Wait, you're a little tall for a goblin.
Is that you, Ibylna?
No. You, ah,
That is fake. We're from the carnival.
you see,
Also, that's
Gleam
your
pokes,
sister.
Gleam pokes her head around the corner after like the being shielded, and she says, "Oh, sorry, sis. We would have come sooner, but there was a complication." And you see Glister on the other side steps forward and says, "I can see why. I can see what would have slowed you down." She looks towards Vaike.
Is that you, Strongheart?
Oh, God. You can tell your bumbling friends to get out the way, so I can actually hug you. Oh,
Vaike is
sorry,
like in a
Vaike.
pile on the ground. Yeah, drag Goltik will drag me out.
Yeah,
Make his family guy
Ulric-
death pose on the floor.
Goltik, is that you?
Ulric drags you out the way, and Glister comes beaming through the cell, leaping into her sister's arms, where they are reunited in a beautiful embrace. And let me find you a quick picture of that, because I'm sure I got one somewhere. Yeah.
Goltik, are the siblings reunited? Did we do a good job?
I think we did a great job. And
Is it beautiful? I can't see.
it's blindingly beautiful.
You might say it's adorable.
The door opens wide enough for you all to see the wondrous moment, which... here we go, found it. Beautiful. And as they embrace that faint sunlight that is still beaming from Vake's face, almost creates a silhouette of them when they go to hug. Come on, send it to the chat.
Cyberclaw would be proud of that one.
That was a good one.
I'm gonna have to refresh, I think. Doesn't want to send this image. Sad face. Give me a moment. But you can tell they are overjoyed at being back together. And says, I looked through your eyes every day. I saw you was in this dark, stormy prison, locked away. And she says, and I knew you were coming to rescue me. I saw you travel across from hither to yon, across the mountains. I didn't doubt one day. Seeing you make every step, well, it kept me hope. It kept my hope alive. Otherwise, I feel like I would have lost myself to this place. I should have never left. I'm sorry. Gleam says, it's not your fault. I know now why you wanted to fly away and pursue your own ambitions. I should have come with you. At least then we would have never been apart. And they kind of agree at the same time, saying, well, let's never be apart again. The Selene Leon twins are back together. And I suppose you all had a part to play in this, Glista says. Sorry about the beam. I thought you was a darkling come to mock me once again.
I thought
It's
you
okay.
said it was a goblin.
I hope I can. I hope it's not permanent that I can't see you.
Oh no, it should wear off in a minute. Which it does. You start to see
Okay.
dazzling lights blinking. Yeah, your vision is coming back.
Woo!
And finally, I can show you the
Hey.
artwork. Hey, there we go.
Oh,
Yaw. There they are.
Oh,
into the mushroom then, while we go speak to the third. Perhaps.
Second.
Hmm.
Third? Oh, the third sibling. Third twin.
Oh, right. Yeah, there's someone else here that I need to find. Your shadow.
that we need to find. We're together.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna help you then. I would sacrifice anything to help you. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't come to danger. I hope that it's just going to be a very smooth conversation, right?
Oh yeah, all our
But-
conversations are smooth and
Good. Then let's hope she comes around.
Oh, and while you're in there, if you do want to leave and go back to the carnival, you just have to use the mirror.
oh yeah, and I'll knock on this door before we leave. Hello?
Room service.
Hey! Oh. Don't
You
worry,
seem to
guys. I
startle.
speak Abyssal. That's Abyssal, right?
That's Abyssal, right?
That is Abyssal.
I speak Abyssal.
I use detect thoughts. Hello,
you
friend.
feel you feel a panicked state. Why are they so excited to see me? Oh god, that can only mean one thing: torture.
Mm-mm. All right. Open. I'll pull the lever. I'll pull the lever.
Don't worry.
Oh
We know where your
no!
friends are. We're gonna bring you
Where-
back home.
I would say.
Go in.
I'll also say, hey, where's Zybilna's council? So it's all good. We're friends.
As you enter, you see a withered, hunched over Dretch, and
Gee,
they.
you are ugly, Jesus.
this must only be the creature they were told about. You were told about one of the siblings known as Loathing,
Mhm.
and they are chained to
Loathing?
the wall.
I
Yes.
thought Annoyance was here.
I will
no.
walk
I'm
over like
mistaken.
I will walk over, arms out, in a very very non-threatening way, and then I'll grab onto the chain and I will yank it out of the wall.
All right, give me a strength check. Athletics, I guess.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Let's see if
that's
you can
my
break a
thing.
chain.
oh yeah.
Oh
yeah!
shit, yeah.
A 31. Oh yeah.
Woo! Oh man, I was actually kind of looking for a 30 because that's like you're literally
Woo!
ripping metal off of the chain. So
He's the Antibody
Wonderful.
brother.
Oh yeah.
damn. Yeah, that was incredible. You just rip the chain off, ting, breaking the metal links, and Loathing kind of looks at you, suddenly shocked at such a sight, and they kind of
And then
almost cower for a moment. They're seeing such
and then
strength.
I will offer him my hand to like help him up and get him out of here.
Into the mushroom with our.
Don't
with our
worry, we
upper
are
band.
we are Zybilna's disciples. We're her council. You're safe.
You see them question that a little bit, but regardless, they seem to be over the sudden fright, and now they slowly take your hand and you lift them up off the ground.
Yeah.
And as they kind of nurse their wrists from the shackles, they look down and realize you are literally buying them their freedom. And
then if his wrists are hurt, then I got 1 point of lay on hands for him to heal him
all
up.
right, yeah, sure. You nurse the
A
little
little bit of
bruises.
little bit of Zybilna's love.
Absolutely. And when they feel that magic, I guess, surge through them, there is an immediate recognition, like they know what this magic is. They've felt it before. And their droopy little ears kind of prick up. They seem to question you.
Yeah, friends. Yeah, friends.
Friends.
Fake.
Loathing.
It's nice to meet you, Loathing.
You see them
Mushroom
reach
time.
out into their
What?
belly and pluck some sort of gem free that was previously hidden. They were sort of sat down. Folds were like hiding it, but they reach out and hand you this gem.
Awesome. I already have the yellow jewel with black spots in its core from maliciousness.
Yeah.
So I got a second one now.
Yep.
I guess so. This one is
Because I think everybody's done it once, right? Everyone's like gone through like
They
one
have.
of those weird dreams.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes. Okay. If everyone's happy to let Vaike take a second one, then it's all good.
It's
And
up
then-
to Bacon. If Bacon wants to hand it off to someone else,
Yeah.
that's fine
And
with
then-
me. But if anyone wants to do it, that's cool
And
with me
then-
too.
If we could
Yeah.
just before put me in loathing in the mushroom so the rest of the party can go about whatever and head to obscurity.
Okay. They hand you a shining pink jewel,
Oh yeah.
which is not what he was expecting from loathing, and yet here it is. Okay. You want them to get into the mushroom, I guess.
Yeah, we'll both be in the mushroom.
The twins and loathing all in the mushroom, so we can.
That might take a little bit of convincing. They're unsure as to what the mushroom is, and they have to kind of be willing to be able to slip into it. How do you? Does anyone speak Abyssal?
I do.
Asked this several
can
times.
speak.
I speak
I
Abyssal.
can speak telepathically with him.
Okay,
can
you'll
also
give me a
Helmet.
I don't think so, mate. But yes, give me a
I just
persuasion
want
check.
to. I also just want to point out, like, I don't know why I only have 2 languages. I thought like everybody had 3.
Common, Elvish, and you should have 3. Yeah.
I'm just saying. Whenever I
You
earned
have been-
Abyssal, whenever I earned
We
Abyssal,
do have the learning book. It's just
whenever I learned
Abyssal for
Abyssal, let me
dummies.
know.
Okay.
Abyssal for dummies. Has he learned Abyssal?
No.
That's the question.
I might have to do a bit more extended reading.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'll read every night.
All
Because
right.
yeah, Ulric has 3 languages.
Loathing seems to want to get towards the door, and they look like they're scrambling away as if they wish to go somewhere. And Garreth, you're trying to coax them into the mushroom, and they're not paying much attention.
I will
They seem to
make a
be-
joke at the door to try to keep, like, to help loathing out.
The general emotions you're picking up, Garreth, telepathically, is that they must find their siblings. You know, they're searching for them. They need to get back to the palace. That's the urge you feel.
If you wait in the mushroom, you'll get to your siblings very soon. We know where 6 others are.
Where?
Right now, they are with
They're at my house.
Sue. Oh, no, they are at the Ladybug Keep.
They're at my house.
We must return.
We will. Just take a comfortable rest in the mushroom and we'll get you there.
No rest.
I will put a hand on his shoulder and say, in time, we will reunite you with your family. We'll get you there, but it's dangerous out here, so we're gonna need to take our time and be careful, okay? But trust
Give
us.
me a persuasion check as well, Vaike.
Oh, come on. Is that enough? I can add a D10.
Yeah, second wind it.
Awesome.
Unfortunately,
No!
I'll give you a bardic.
Or hold on. Is guidance an
Bardic?
option?
yeah, always.
There we go.
Or
17.
All right,
No,
18.
18.
Okay, guidance coming in clutch. I think they kind of pause for a moment, looking out at the door. It's almost a reminder of the door at the very front of the tower, and that being kind of withered face of Enderlin. And you mentioning there are dangers out there. Loathing definitely kind of withdraws away from the door and looks back towards the mushroom and says, Soon. We must return.
As quick as we can. I promise we'll get back there.
Okay. They slip away into the mushroom.
What a Jesus.
That's-
Oh my Zybilla, that was quite the noise.
He was
They weren't
I think he
expecting it.
expected it to hurt. I think they expected it to hurt, and when it didn't hurt, they're like, oh.
Yeah. Glister and Gleam back together. They're holding hands now, and they say, "All right, one more sibling to go. It's all about siblings in this place, it seems."
Wait, there is one more?
Yeah, my shadow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Obscurity.
yeah. Yeah.
And-
Oh, perfect.
And Jack says, "And there's one more Dretch sibling as well. Still need to scratch annoyance off the list. Can't wait to meet them."
Oh, yeah.
You delight to meet them. Okay. Anyway, who is this rude one? Pull
Oh,
the
yeah.
lever. I know you're there.
Garreth, that's a good way of tricking someone who would be invisible into revealing themselves. But in this case, there's no one
they're
here,
good.
sadly.
Aww.
It would have been so good. That was the Odysseus and Athena. I know you're watching. Like,
How did you
Like,
know?
how did you
Because you
know?
just revealed yourself.
You just told me. I wouldn't. I'd be lying if I said I didn't once come home from like a night drinking and it was just an empty house. And I wasn't sure whether I just got goosebumps. You know when you feel like, someone may have broken into my house. I came in and I'm like, all right, I know you're in here trying to sneak into my house and steal my shit. Like, I've already called the cops. You can come out. And no one came out. So, but it was nice to think.
They're still in there, Chris.
They're still in there. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. You got Glister. You got
I got this
Loathing.
gem. I'll
Gem,
be in the
right.
mushroom if you want to do that real quick.
Sure. Yeah, I think it hasn't activated yet because you're wearing your glove. Maybe
Oh yeah. I'll
Right.
take my cestus off and I'll touch it.
as soon as you make skin contact with the gem, flash again, blinded for a second time today.
Oh, not again! Cycle of light!
This time, however, it's a pinkish light that blinds you. Hot purple, hot pink. Now, this one is going to be resuming from where we left off. Oh, boy. Okay. What was the last one you guys had?
Frog Prince.
That's right, on the gondola? Okay.
And Garreth had encouraged her to be wary, to be cautious, and
Mm-hmm. Perfect. In that
he
case,
ruined the
really-
plans of that. Whoever that frog was.
Whoever that frog was, yeah. It's hard to know what it was with that strange veil over the vision, but... Okay. This time, you hear a voice again. Once upon a time, in an enchanted forest, there lived a sorceress with raven black hair. And you see, sitting in her dark chambers, is a middle-aged woman with disheveled hair. There are dark circles under her eyes. Her desk is a mess, covered with open tomes and discarded papers. And you hear her, you hear the narrator say, "One day the sorceress turned to her magic mirror and asked, 'Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most powerful of them all?' You
I know
see
what
the
Vake's
bright, the bright silver ornate mirror flickers to life, and suddenly you see yourself as well. There's a reflection of the raven-haired sorcerer, and you're sort of standing by the door behind her, like as if you were guarding her quarters. But its voice is cold and indifferent. There is a fair maiden who is far more powerful than you. In fact, she is beloved by all who knew her. The mirror shows an image of a beautiful young woman with bright blonde hair. Give me an insight check.
Insight. I'm so good at this.
I would allow history, but not much better at that either. A 13?
Good. And I'm out of
They-
second wins.
They look familiar to you.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, maybe not. I'm trying to think. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
To you, that's tricky for you to recognize them, actually. Just remembered. The only person who would have a chance would be Baird. So, you're not sure, but it sounds like someone who matches a description that's been told to you, but you yourself haven't seen them. So, that's as much as you get with a 13. You're like, I've never seen this person, but blonde hair? That rings a bell. Who has blonde hair? And you're like racking your brain. And
Garreth.
Usually Hannah.
Hannah.
it's more like platinum blonde. Let's go with like
Zybilna.
Okay. The sorceress was consumed with jealousy and rage. She hurled the mirror to the ground. But to her surprise, it did not shatter. You see a small dragon-like creature suddenly emerge from behind the sofa, we'll say, in her room. It is a familiar creature. It attempts to pick up the mirror.
The Jabberwock.
And then it actually attempts to throw the mirror itself as well. I need to find the art of this. Okay. Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, look.
Is this the origin of Bevlorna's mirror?
Maybe. It is indeed a young Jabberwock.
Baby.
Aww,
So
It's a
cute.
baby Jabberwock.
he's so cute. It's a
Well,
baby.
The thing is like
Look
the thing
at
is,
those
you show us
eyes.
this, and you show us this, and we're going to like the Jabberwock has now become baby. Like
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Oh dear. What are we gonna do when we have to fight it?
Nothing.
Well, you see the small creature throws it as well. It hits a bookshelf and dislodges some books, but the mirror still doesn't shatter. And as the sorceress slumps into a chair, the young Jabberwock rushes to her side and attempts to cheer her up. The Jabberwock, who has served the sorceress for many years, suggested, might we play a game of chess? And this is very jarring for you, because you're suddenly like, wait a minute, the Jabberwock never spoke to you when you saw it. Why has it suddenly got a voice? And, well, you see clearly they begin to play out pieces, like a chessboard is brought out, pieces are arranged. What are you doing as you're watching this unfold?
I'm just like a guard, right? Like posted up by the door.
Yeah, no one's really paid you much attention.
Mm. Are they playing chess?
Yes, the
Are
Jabberwock
they like
is.
distracted?
Yeah, I would say.
Can I go to the mirror?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can.
Can I pick it up?
Yes. There is still the image of this young girl. It's still just barely fading.
Does
But I'll
this young girl
give me a
have?
perception check.
Oh,
Because I know that's what... I knew that you're going to ask a question
I want to
regarding
know. No, I want to know if she has a tattoo on her eye or not, underneath her
it.
eye.
Oh. That's a good question. That's a good question. I'm looking at the art right now. Hold up.
Even if it's on the arts, the story might obscure it.
Yeah, I also did
It's
roll
true.
1, so totally.
You did. Okay,
I'm
well,
at the mercy.
the image is fading fast for you to really make out who this figure is, unless, of course, you have anything, a way to reroll or anything. No? Okay.
Not unless you.
No.
Unless you say so, Chris. You know, you could give me a reroll.
I could, couldn't I? But no, unless I was thinking unless you had inspiration.
I don't
but
have
that's
inspiration. No.
okay. All right. No, in that case, then the image is fading too fast to see. And it's not just that. There's also an element that the vision is still veiled, and whatever this
Mhm.
girl is, it is blocked off to you, and it kind of warps and becomes watery, and just
Mm.
becomes too blurred to really make out.
Can I carry the mirror back to the door where I was positioned?
Yes, you can.
Cool. And then, could I ask the mirror a question?
Absolutely.
Repeating the same phrase that she did to get it to activate.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Mirror on the wall. Oh, jeez. I didn't think I'd get this far.
That's that what you're actually saying.
Show me.
Your mic just went crackly, Chris. You may want to fix it.
Quick,
Does
guys,
that
who
fix
do
it?
we want to see?
No,
Oh, you're
it's not.
still robotic. Who do we want to see? I kind of want to see Zabilna. Can I just ask to see Zabilna?
I mean, it's up to you. Whether or not this vision would be useful to us now is a question, but it's possible, like you could ask a question to see that same girl. Like, who's the most powerful of them all?
Well, I didn't
Or, like-
recognize who the most powerful of them all was, right? So if I saw it again. Girl, then. Then we know that she's super powerful and cool.
Yeah. You could and maybe see through the vision, the
Mm.
veil.
I will ask it to show me where the last piece I desire to find is.
We know it's in. You're talking
Yeah.
about.
The last
We
piece
know-
of Snicker Snack.
We know where that is. It's in
Yeah,
the.
but I
the
want
broken
it
tower.
to. I want it to show me. If I could get like a cool like retrospect like look to where exactly it is.
The question is last piece you want to find can apply to many things.
Sure, I'm down for whatever it'll want to show me. Hello, Chris.
We cannot hear you if you're speaking.
Is that your final answer?
No, I don't know. Maybe I just asked to show me Zybilna. Show me my lady Zybilna. Because... Still no Chris.
Still no Chris. Oh no. Chris?
Hello.
I will just ask it to
Hello.
see Zybilna.
Okay, that's working. All right, you can hear me.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes. Hello.
All right, cool. Yeah, you wanted to
Someone
ask.
there-
So was you going to ask where the final piece of Snicker Snack was, or
Or to show me Zybilna.
okay? Well, up to you. Where the final piece of Snicker Snack is? It sounds like that's what you're wanting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Vake's also never seen Zybilna before or met her.
That's true, isn't it?
He's just got all this devotion based off of ideas and thoughts and words. But let's get a little crazy. You know, show me the man that taught me everything, Strongheart.
Or
Where's that guy at?
you wish to see the most honorable of them all?
Mm-hmm. The man that taught me all.
Oh.
Oh.
Can't say you will like what you see,
Stop.
but as you
Don't
wish.
say that, Chris. Don't say that, Chris.
I'm afraid it is what it is. Your tutor, your mentor, is here. You see the human knight with a thick mustache and a look of surprise on his face as he is being thrown backwards through a jagged hole that is smashed in the central tower. You can see white stone being flung everywhere. As he flies back amid the debris, you see his helm, adorned with the feathery wings, has flown off from the top of his head. He looks to be in a state of grimace as he realizes he may well be losing this fight. The longsword is still gripped in one hand, the shield in the other has been buckled by a great blast or magical force. And as they fly backwards, you see below them is a roiling storm of chaos beneath. It is almost like a otherworldly energy shot through with crackles of purple lightning that is tearing and ripping apart everything. The pieces of debris that are like the white masonry, when they are zapped by this lightning, it immediately vaporizes into dust. And Strongheart is tumbling down towards that. And as he's falling, the camera kind of shifts, spins round to where they were just standing and facing something. And you see, stood on the precipice, what has knocked back Strongheart is a black armored knight with a beady, glowing red eyes. They still hold a fiendish shield. Well, the shield is gone. they hold a flaming sword.
Nope, they don't got that.
All right. Well, they're holding a flaming sword in one hand, and in the other, they are holding a horn that is shaped like a lion's head, and they are blowing on that horn, and you see the debris being shot back in a cone from that center point. And you see, unfortunately, Strongheart is falling towards his death. And then the mirror warps.
Can I cast Earthbind on him?
You try to Earthbind and it just hits the mirror. I told you you wouldn't like what you saw. But it is just a vision. If you wish to help him, you will need to find a way to get there in time. But I fear it might be already too late. The mirror then vanishes back to a reflection.
Damn.
And at this point, you see the chess match that's playing out. Seems to have also weirdly come to a standstill. And much like what you saw in the vision, like this almost snapshot in time of this happening, as you look back up to the table, it feels like time is also similarly frozen. And bizarrely, there's no response from the raven-haired sorcerer, nor the Jabberwock. Looks like one of them is contemplating their next move. But they've been stuck in that posture now.
Can I walk over and analyze a chessboard and figure out what the next best move is?
Yes, you can interfere with the game, and you can cause either the Jabberwock to win or the sorcerers. Effectively, you could just make it one-sided, such that either side wins.
Oh yeah, I want the Jabberwock to win.
Oh, okay, sure.
That's my guy.
Interesting. No sooner do you move a few of the Jabberwock's pieces off the board, does time feel like it's suddenly starting back up again. And you see the Jabberwock and the sorceress. Doesn't take much longer, but eventually the Jabberwock is victorious. You hear the narrator saying, "The sorceress, having seen her loss, slowly stands, heads back over to the mirror to contemplate her next decision. And after a long pause, she calls out for her huntsman to discuss the fair maiden. At which point you feel the illusion beginning to fray as you're at the door. Go on.
Last thing I want to do, can I pet the Jabberwock and tell him I'll see him soon, friend?
Yes, sure you can. You pet the Jabberwock. Give me an animal handling check.
Oh, first animal handling check by Vaike. Come on, big money.
This is what happens when you show a version of the monster. They are literally
Wait.
baby.
Do I have advantage because I helped him win chess?
He doesn't know that you helped him necessarily.
Okay,
But-
well,
Yeah, if they
do I
had,
have
then
advantage? Do I have
I'm
advantage
afraid
'cause
the
I'm-
the
'cause
the
I'm cool?
Jabberwocks. I'm afraid the Jabberwock just bites at your hand, and you know what? Let's roll that. I'm gonna see what they had to bite. I guess it'd be a rend.
Natural 20. Oh.
God damn, it is another hit. That's for sure.
Oh,
Though.
oh my god!
Just a little,
Eey.
just a little taste. I mean, this is a baby Jabberwock after all, but it feels as though it's the pain of the full thing, as that's what snaps you out of the vision. You're like, I'll just pet the Jabberwock, and then suddenly these massive incisors clamp down on your hand and like basically chop it off practically, leaving you with a bloody stump. And as you scream in pain and reel from the incisors, you feel your vision snap back into the mushroom, where you look down at your hand and you see it is covered with sweat, and the Snicker snack has like wrapped up around it, squeezing it tight. Some of the thorns are like even drawing blood.
Woo! All right, guys, let's be quick. Let's go talk to obscurity. Let's go. Come on, everybody.
This is all happening inside the mushroom, right?
Yep, I pop out.
Okay.
All right, let's go talk to obscurity, everybody.
We probably worked our way down to the Shadow Theater.
Yeah, you wish to have gone down there by then? Okay. Alright. Let me drag you back down. Or you can just drag yourselves down, that would also help.
If we're passing the Ore, is my freedom still like flitting about?
There is absolutely
Mission.
a continuous electrical surge striking the pylon and dancing across the attachments.
Just wave to it as we pass.
You wave. You see it kind of pirouette,
Sorry.
backflips, and then you see a sparking surge kind of emanate, and it forks out, almost forming into a hand that waves back. How did Loathing get down here? Okay. Alright. And is Glistering Gleam inside the...
Yes.
Okay. I will hide them away for now then.
Just because we don't want them wandering about.
Alright. All the way down to the puppet theatre. Shadow theatre. Okay.
It is a theater. Can I knock? Is the door open? I presume.
There's no door. You can just walk straight
Okay.
in. You see a bunch of seats sat around a draped scenery. It's all like silhouettes. It looks like it might be depicting some sort of graveyard with tombstones. You can see several shadows are playing out a silent scene right now.
I'll sit up front and I'll give the shadows a soft bow if they take notice.
Yeah, they'll take notice. Uh,
If they take notice of us.
okay.
Essentially, like the polite, like we aren't here to cause you trouble.
Very well. is seen. What is it? Okay. So, rows of tiered seating fill the back half of this theatre, and motes of dust float and dance above the ancient upholstery. The seats are all facing a stone stage, flanked by wooden silhouettes of fir trees, lit from behind and above by a white, moon-like sphere of glass that hangs from the ceiling by a short chain and casts long shadows on the walls. Suspended above the stage is also a trapeze. And yeah, you can see many shadows begin to play out these little scenes, wandering through this forest into the graveyard. And as you're sort of sitting there, you're acutely aware of something, as your eyes adjust, something sitting up against the window, kind of leaning out, looking down at the show. It's obscurity. You seem to be just dangling a leg down there. In fact, where's the full art of obscurity? Gleam, shadow. There we go, that's better. So, as you watch these little shadows play out, you see two of them seem to be running away from something scary in the forest. And this big hulking shadow comes floating along.
Do I
sort
recognize
of-
that shadow?
That would be a perception check.
Because to me, it looks like Hurley.
Could be. Maybe it's a starfish.
Maybe it's a starfish. It's just the silhouette is familiar. But yes, I can roll a perception. 16.
16, you absolutely get a visual of Hurley on your mind. The big outstretched pointy ears, the tufts of hair, kind of just the build as well, muscular, tall. It absolutely looks like Hurley. So yeah, this shadow comes hulking through the woods. It seems to reach down, picks up one of the shadows, and it seems to gobble them up. Can't really see any of the gruesome details, but it looks like one shadow practically merges with the other and disappears. And the other shadow is left cowering behind a tombstone, terrified for its life.
Is this depicting what you are afraid you are, Hurley? A big lumbering beast.
Hurley's shadow suddenly stops. Seems to look around almost to address the audience. And then seems to regard themselves almost as if it's looking down at their own hands. And then its shoulders seem to slump down. And as it plods round behind the gravestone where the shadow is hiding, it instead offers out a hand towards the goblin, who seems to stop shivering for a moment and gently take the hand of Hurley's as they are helped up to their feet, suddenly Hurley grabs a hold of both their shoulders, lifts them up, and throws them up, and basically catches them in their mouth. And you see the legs going down the gullet of Hurley's shadow before it disappears.
It's easier to ignore the feeling of it whenever you embrace it, isn't it?
You see it kind of stomp off back towards the forest. Obscurity seems to be... She's got like her hand, her chin like resting on her hand as she looks down at you. But she says, those shadows, they weren't really scared, were they?
We wouldn't know unless they could speak.
It's very hard to know one's true intentions then. Is Hurley really a monster? Or was he bringing the shadows back to where they belong?
Baird smiles and says, I think that's how he saw himself. When he would grab the children and we ran away afraid, trying to protect us from the troubles of Carnival. We react like he was
Sure.
some monster.
He looks a bit scary. He might be a bit rough. He's still kind. He tried to help us, to protect us.
But when children's faces look at you and cry, it can really get...
So you're saying Hurley regrets his actions?
I think that Hurley misunderstood how people felt about it. I think the greatest action he regrets is not being able to see what people see in him. Because... And Baird will sort of... Like embracing the fact that they're kind of shadow-like step against it and step sort of like in front of the curtain and use a combination of prestidigita and minor illusion to begin playing out the truth of what happened and the fact that it was the help of Hurley that helped make the Junipers into the heroes they are today.
Hmm. All right. They give me a performance check. Hey, look. Little Garreth. Then
Up to you if
13.
being a shadow myself has a effect on that, but
And you're trying to do this to show Hurley what really happened, or to show Obscurity what really happened?
I am more trying to show truth.
Okay.
If this is about showing what really happened, it's more about revealing the truth beyond that which one's own mind allowed them to see.
Hmm.
Obscurity saw it as a breach at the time. Hurley perhaps saw the reactions.
All right. It seems like Hurley, the actual shadow, seems to be almost backing away from the shadows of the children. And it looks like now Hurley is the one trying to hide. Albeit maybe a little poorly. Their large form seems to give them away, even if they're trying to slide back behind the backdrop. But it's like they don't really want to face this truth.
And I will step forward. And I will lean forward and hold out my hand and just sort of calmly go. Hiding in the dark doesn't stop the truth. It never will.
They seem to hang their head and try to maybe turn away. Obscurity says, they probably don't feel like they deserve it. Your forgiveness, your compassion, the guilt
No one.
of being perceived as the villain weighs too much on them.
It's not about deserve. It's about a gift freely given. Love
And
is
what
not
gift?
something.
What gift is love if they do not want it? If they fear
But
it?
that's the secret. Love is a gift that will save everyone. You fear it because you don't know it. It's just another form of the dark. As shadows, you are afraid of the light, the same way others are afraid of the dark. Because no one has shown you the love that everyone needs. You live in fear of it.
Hurley seems to slowly, or at least their shadow seems to slowly lift up their head. Yeah, seemingly listening to you. As for obscurity, they seem to turn their head away, looking back out the window, as if attempting to dissociate from this revelation.
Even as someone who went unremembered, I found love. unrecognized, unknown. All the things you fear you may end up. So yes, I'll forgive. But that's not what I offer. And I hold up my hand to Burley. And I hold up my other hand to Obscurity. Sort of like in like a motion, and as I go, a chance to choose what you really want, and not to be afraid anymore.
You assume I fear love. Perhaps that is the case for Hurley's shadow.
Then why have you ran every time I tried to give it?
Perhaps you should see what happens. Go on. Go ahead. Return Hurley's shadow to them. I'm sure Hurley will be very pleased. She continues to look out from the window.
Of what will happen with Gleam? As I said, we would never force you to do so. Even Gleam has said so. I know that shadows come with fears, worries, regrets. But that doesn't mean they're bad. If you would like to, return to Hurley, I will gladly return you to him. I ask the shadow.
Mm. They seem to be hesitant, that's for certain. They're still kind of crouched down here, trying to hide away from the light. And you can actually notice perhaps they are looking out towards the crowd as well. You guys all sitting here. And notice as you're looking down at the shadow, there is emotion. There is still, even though they may be just a shadow, they still exhibit some emotion. And it's certainly the kind of a color of guilt. And it doesn't seem to be towards Baird, since they've already sort of said that they kind of forgive them. And maybe part of that subsided, some of that emotion subsided, but when looking out towards the rest of the group, it still seems to be a heavy heart.
You're muted, Steph.
I haven't started talking yet, that's why.
Okay, I just want to make sure you know.
Yep, no. I will come over and I'm just gonna sort of like squat down near the shadows.
Hmm.
You were always one of our favorite. We're not frightened of you. We never were.
They, with their hands, gesture towards the what's it called? The backdrop, and they make a shadow puppet with their hands, and they make it into the shape of the puffball mushroom that they they threw at you guys, and the ones that you actually managed to get a hold of, Notus, because up till now you were holding on to a few of them, but they
I
make that they
laugh.
make that shape.
I laugh and I just say, it hurt you more than it hurt me, if I remember rightly.
You see a
'Cause I got
silent
the
chuckle.
same.
You can clearly tell they are laughing as their head kind of shakes up and down. And then
Baird
they
will.
they place like their head on their hands as if to say like sleeping, as if they were falling asleep from their own mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Baird will smile and say, point at Vaike and Ulric and say, "Those two stole your whole shtick. They loved you and Burley so much."
You guys definitely inspired our brother dynamic.
You see them, the shadow flexes up against the backdrop. And they go to like lift two of the like fir tree exhibits, like the things there are like stand-ins. And then they kind of point towards you two and gesture you to come down.
Mm-hmm.
The shadow tries to lift you two up, but in its current state, as a shadow, you feel and see just how weak it really is. It does not have the strength. And then it sort of holds out their arms and puts them around your shoulders. And it kind of gestures up, points up.
Sorry. He did what gesture?
He tried to lift you two, and obviously he can't. But then he puts his
So I
arms
think
over your shoulders and then points up.
Yes, me and Ulric will lift him up.
Yeah, as you do, they are practically light as a feather, but you know, it looks impressive since the shadow is like this hulking, muscular bugbear, and kind of seems to like hold out his arms and then jumps from the top of your lift, lands back down, and then lifts up your arms and points to your muscles. As if to say, you guys are the strongest. You guys are stronger than him.
I will point to him and say, you are our inspiration.
You see them, they seem to take a bow. And
As much
yeah.
as we all lost at the carnival, Hurley. What we gained was so much more,
Hmm.
and we'll get everything we lost back.
They nod. They look then towards you, Garreth. And you see them reach up towards their head, and they start pulling out what looks to be one of the other shadows from their mouth. And
What are you doing?
as the shadow is yanked out from them, they gently place them down onto the ground. They seem to have a small bob tied back. It's
Wait.
unmistakably the shadow of Hannah.
You protect her?
They seem to place a hand on your shoulder, and they seem to hang their head. And they place a hand on their chest, and you can just hear a slight whisper coming from Hurley's shadow. And I guess if you really are still using that helm of telepathy, it feels like
Yeah.
that's where it's coming from. You feel like you can connect to this shadow's mind, even though maybe it lacks the ability to talk. You can hear what it's trying to say, and it is,
I'm sorry, Garreth. My job as carnival security was to keep the children safe, to keep them from going missing. It's as much my fault that Hannah went missing, that she was stolen.
No. I don't think that's true, Hurley. If it wasn't the carnival, they would have figured out some other trap. This was just more convenient for them. This way, Sibylna couldn't interfere directly.
But I was practically asleep on the job. At least let me try and make this right.
Well, you're protecting her still, aren't you? She's still right next to you.
they lean down and sort of rustle the hair of the shadow.
I wish I could say that I was.
Then what are you doing? She's right next to you, right? You keep her safe. The other half is complicated.
You see the shadow kind of warp slightly, returning back to what looks to be like a more goblinoid creature, and says,
You know where she truly lies. But we will find a way. Only then will I accept your forgiveness.
Well, if you're looking for a way to get her out, do you have a way of doing so from here?
I do not. But if anyone has a way, it must be Sibylla. I'm sure she could undo the vile curse. The hag's magic.
Well, in that case, why don't you come with us?
Baird will step out of the sort of like the shadow of the painting and say, "We already know we'll find a way."
Alright, make a persuasion check, Garreth. You can roll with advantage since everyone else has also chimed in and shown some grace for Hurley's actions. That's a much better roll this time. Nice. They nod and say,
I will return if it means I can better help. Yes.
and to the rest of you, you see Hurley's shadow nodding and seemingly gesturing to lead the way. Either that or you can bring Hurley here. Whichever you prefer.
I could have Buffont bring Hurley here since Buffont is somewhere.
Snug's been looking after them. But sure.
Yeah.
Let's do that then. Yeah, not too far away from the stage. Buffont comes scuttling back into the...
Come back with that hat, you little creature.
Yeah, what are you doing? I need that dragon costume if I'm to
pumpkin.
impress Endel. Oh. Did I interrupt something?
We have been given permission to reunite you and your shadow,
Oh,
if
That's
you
so.
wish.
I'm not even sure how that works.
We've done it before.
All right. I'll trust you. I hope I can trust my shadow. Last time it ran off when I tried to approach it.
It was afraid. You were afraid.
I suppose.
Takes a seat kind of next to you, Ben.
How's this work?
I motion towards a Notus and their ever useful needle and thread.
Well, it starts with a hug.
Hmm? You want me to hug my shadow?
Yeah. Show them you're
Oh.
friendly. You can do that,
Sure.
right?
Right. Okay. Here goes.
They reach out.
It feels uncomfortable. I'm not sure if I can hug myself properly.
You have to trust yourself.
How
All
does it work
parts of
again? Sew the feet together?
Mm-hmm.
Feels like all the things I don't want to remember about myself.
But running won't get you anywhere, will it?
Guess not.
The shadow reaches around and hugs Hurley as well.
Speaking about remembering stuff, were you around before Mr. Witch and Mr. Light got to the carnival? Or did you join after?
You're asking about the Dread Carnival, right?
Yeah. Well, no, the Witchlight Carnival before it became the Witchlight Carnival.
Right. They're two separate carnivals, I know that much. But me and Burley, we joined the Witchlight Carnival, not the Dread Carnival. I know a bit about it.
I feel like
Why?
I've seen some stuff around here that looks like Witchlight but isn't.
Most of
Yeah,
the
we
It's
found
not
props
an
really
were...
expired
carnival, but
ticket.
yeah, like the props. The props fell off.
That's possible.
And there were some weird clowns.
Huh. I don't know what's become of the Dread Carnival, but if pieces of it are ending up over here, or something's happened to their clowns, well, it doesn't sound good.
Hmm.
It may be a spooky carnival, but it's not... was never built to harm anyone. It was built for entertainment.
Interesting.
Of course,
Let's.
the owners got switched around, so under new management, I guess it could be anything at this point, but I'm not sure. It doesn't sound good. I'll have to tell Mr. Witch and Mr. Light when we get back. See if they have contacts still. Then again, they've probably been avoiding contacting them since, as far as I'm aware, the deal goes like this. Once the carnivals meet again, they have to swap back owners. So if they cross paths, then Mr. Witch and Mr. Light have to say goodbye to their own carnival.
That's sad. Is that why you all move so quickly?
Yeah, we bounce around from plane to plane. In a cycle, to avoid running into them. We certainly avoid the Shadowfell. No offense.
And you see Hurley Shadow just gives a thumbs up.
Well, we'd better...
He kind of like leans back in the seating.
Yeah.
His big hairy feet
Bear
are exposed.
Bear will go at the other side and like sew the opposite direction of Notus, so that like copying, mimicking on the opposite side Notus's actions. Or Peter Panning it.
Okay. So notice you're gonna just try and sew the soles of his feet to the soles of Hurley's. Yeah.
Yeah.
With what kind of thread are you doing this?
So I had a thought. The crown is obviously in my bag. I want to pull the needle that won't let you thread through it out.
Okay.
I want to see if I can use Hurley's shadow and just put it through the hole.
Oh, thread the shadow.
It says it doesn't want thread to be threaded through. It's not thread, it's a shadow.
All right. I mean, that could work. Sure. You find that Hurley's shadow is quite capable of fitting through the eye of a needle, since they
And
have
he
this
wants to be
quality.
sewn back on, right? So he's willing, so it should be pretty easy.
Yeah, as it happens, shadows can move through a space as narrow as an inch without squeezing. So they reach out towards the needle that you've offered, and their hand begins to split into a singular thread that pokes through the needle. And as you pull the needle towards Hurley's foot, the shadow begins to kind of untwine. And instead, now you're able to stitch it. Hurley doesn't seem to wince from the pain at all. But. Huh. So the shadow is the thread itself.
Mm-hmm.
You hear
I
from
mean,
above.
it's all about making a connection.
Yeah. You actually hear from above in the rafters Obscurity witnessing all of this. And this time, she is spinning in her hand the same scissors that were likely used to cut their shadows from one another. And Obscurity says, "Clever girl."
I just
No,
look up, lift up the mask, poke my tongue out, and carry on.
She spins these nonchalantly, snips them occasionally. And alright. Just to see this process out, you can give me a sleight of hand. Oh, looks good to me. Notus's needlework is undeniably the best you've ever seen. And it is firmly attached to Hurley's soul. And when they go to stand up, you see Hurley's shadow copies it to the T exactly. Hurley waves,
I mean,
the
yeah.
shadow waves.
Oh. I think it worked. Notice, you're amazing.
But we attached it to your soul, didn't we?
Right. And it didn't hurt one bit, don't worry. Well, I guess since I have my shadow back, I can...
We could send you to the Witchlight if you'd like.
could get out of here. Yeah, I've been meaning to. Especially since I gotta share some bad news, but I have something else, another urge suddenly. After you reattach my shadow. I feel like I need to help you somehow get Hannah back. I just wish I knew. Wish I knew how.
We don't know yet either. But we know we will.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Uh,
I don't just want to
Well-
leave and head back to the carnival. I know Burley's waiting for me, but... Oh, I gotta repay you. I gotta repay you somehow.
I don't
And
want you to
it's-
put yourself in danger. And what we
Hmm.
need now is... The things we need now are dangerous.
Well, Hannah's in danger. It's my job as carnival security to make sure all the children are safe. And that's a job
say
I...
Hannah is in danger per se.
Oh,
It's a bit complicated.
yeah, what do you mean? Spill the beans.
I shouldn't.
Well, how am I supposed to help?
We are going to need Zybilda's help to get Hannah back.
And to
All
get
right.
to Sibylla, we might need a lot of names. We know a lot of people, but not that many people.
All right.
As you have been traveling around, maybe you know some people that we don't?
Oh, perhaps. I need to see him to recognize him, I guess, but... Or maybe I can give you a list of names. Those who've come and gone from the theatre in the last couple of years.
Yes.
You can stay in the mushroom if you wish. There's a mirror in there that lets you return to the carnival.
Or that you talk to this person that's near the mirror.
Who?
You can let Burley know you're okay.
Yeah, okay. Let's get
Oh,
in the mushroom. I'll show.
Okay, yeah, you can show him how the mirror works.
Yeah.
Um,
Pendersnatch. Hello, little kid. Boo.
Then Hurley will happily see through the mirror and kind of call out and hope that someone can see them or hear them. And maybe Burley is there on the other side at some point. I know you probably have to do maintenance, but it looks like the same sort of situation last time when you looked in through the mirror. It's pretty dusty and abandoned. Yeah, it looks as though they've kind of closed the Hall of Illusions off due to the last incidents.
They're keeping it safe for the fact that we might be sending people back at any point, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly.
So they probably have someone watching it.
And do you know who often resides in the mirror? In the mirror Hall of Illusions.
Candlefoot!
Oh, I was gonna say it's so big.
Oh, yeah, she
So
may be.
big!
So
Yeah,
big.
makes sense.
Kind of wanders past one of the mirrors, and they instead go boo as they jump out from behind the mirror. Did I scare you?
I wanted to do that.
Hurley's like,
Almost.
Oh, I presume she's now actually working the Hall of Illusions whenever they do have people. She's probably
Yeah.
guiding people through it right now to keep them from the main mirror.
Right.
That makes sense.
She says, and I just like, the creepiness of it. This place feels like home almost. Oh, do you have Hurley now? Do you want me to get Burley for you?
If you would please.
This scene.
What?
God, it's been some time. This is like episode 1.
2? No, it is 1. Ugh.
Yes, this is where she's still hiding. She still pokes her head out from some mirrors every now and again, hiding from sight. And then
I like that
disappearing
idea.
again.
I like her using her skill with the mirrors to assist the carnival. It seems really, really good.
Oh, she's gone again. Peekaboo!
Will you stop
see.
playing around? Just, you don't need to get Hurley, but... Burley, just deliver a
Yes.
message for now.
Oh, okay.
I'm safe and I'm coming home. As soon as I've helped the jumping Junipers.
Oh, all right. When
Oh.
do...
And the twins are fine.
Yeah.
Did we miss anyone else from the carnival?
We're still after spare parts.
All right. Well, spare parts is what we call her. This Diana's legs.
All right, I can do that. That's no problem. What else? Oh yeah, there's like a something weird, freaky happened. Yeah, all the posters in the Witchlight Carnival suddenly slightly changed. I don't know what that was about. But every single poster in the carnival, like, slightly changed a little bit.
What happened?
Oh, the goblin is gone.
Oh yeah, there used to be a little goblin guy out on the posters, and now they're gone. So that was really weird. But other than that, everyone's doing just great.
I think he just went out to play a game of soiled cushions and rusty buckets.
Okay. I'll expect him back any moment then. All right. Well, I'm sure Burley will be greatly appreciated of the news, and you need to send anyone through.
I think everyone here is wanting to help us before we go, but if anyone wants to go through, they're free to do so.
Oh, great! Yeah, finally I can go back. Jack begins to make the way towards the. I finally get out of here. Ah! He's yanked, pulled back into the basket.
I imagine he's grabbed by the stem, like.
Ah! Yeah, precisely. Okay. Then in that case, so big is little wave before skipping back down the hall of mirrors, licking their lollipop as they go.
Alright.
Does she have like little like witchlight like things like candy horn and like stuff now?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, she does.
Perfect.
She's got
Beautiful.
a belt of them. She's got little, and as she
beautiful.
turns around, you see she's wearing butterfly wings.
Yes.
As it should be.
being an undead child does not make you ineligible
Not
for
a
working at the
child.
Witchlight Carnival. Beautiful. I knew
Alright.
that the carnival would love her.
Then, after that, you come back out. You see up in the rafters, obscurity says, "So, A happy reunion?
It would seem.
Hmm?
Have you
It
decided
would.
what you're going to do, Obscurity?
It seems that way, doesn't it? Except, I wonder, Garreth, can you still reach out? Can you still hear Hurley's shadow?
Poke. Shadow. Hello.
Huh? Wait. Oh, Garreth. Is that you?
They poke
Which
their head out of the
Hurley is
mushroom.
this?
Which Hurley, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, there's only one.
I mean, it makes sense. The Shadow wanted to reunite with him. That doesn't mean they're gone,
Oh,
but
It's
that's
just that they're
why
both here now.
who's gone? Did I do something bad?
no.
Not bad.
I'm sure that me and Light will have a similar conversation before everything is dealt with, Obscurity. And as I said,
Okay.
I'm talking to Obscurity, not Hurley.
I'm gonna go back in the mushroom now.
Don't worry.
As I said, the twins did not expect you to come back to Gleam. It is your choice.
My choice. To be forgotten.
No.
You wouldn't be forgotten.
To be known.
You saw Hurley's shadow. It was nothing more than a puppet. Following their orders. Hurley waves, the shadow waves. Hurley walks, the shadow walks. Whatever Hurley wants, the shadow must follow.
We asked permission. And
Obscurity.
even
There's one thing you forgot. The Shadow wanted to save Hana. Now Hurley wants to save Hana.
they're together. There wasn't two Hurleys. They were just parts of his whole.
And so what part does that make me? Just the negative emotions. The parts she doesn't want to face.
No. Shadows are complex and nuanced. They may be the things you don't want, but they're also the things that help you strive. They help build your ambitions. You are the ambitious one between you and Gleam. And she needs you as much as you need her. Whether as separate entities that work together, or together again. She helps you find the joy in the things you do. And you help her, drive her to be better for the future.
But I'll die if I return, and if I don't return, then we'll be stuck like this. She'll never be an acrobat, so long as she does not have her shadow. She'll never balance on the high wire.
But did you see the joy she felt at seeing your performance? She wasn't unhappy with seeing your joy. It only made hers shine brighter. Love is not about being the one to win. It's about finding the joy in the things you care about and the people you care. And she cares about you, Obscurity. Enough to be willing to let you live as long as you wish. Because she knows that you and her are one and the same. And you won't die. You and her will be together.
You don't know that. And she points accusatively with the pair of scissors, the sort of glint in the moonlight. Early Shadow didn't know what he was signing up for. Perhaps if they did know, maybe they wouldn't have been so willing.
Then let me do it first.
Jesus. Tilts her head.
Help me and Blight to be reunited. And I will be your test. So that you can make an informed decision.
I'll sit back and observe. And notice, whilst this conversation is happening, the constant protests from Gleam. Now more than ever, with your mask, you can correctly identify the truth, the real reason she does not want to go back. It is fear. Fear of losing herself, losing who she is, becoming just that, a shadow, a puppet on strings. Or rather,
I
they
will
are the
hold up.
strings, I guess. But notice, you definitely see that more than anything. You can almost sympathize with it since you have fear in you now. But, yeah, obscurity
Can I-
just seems to go on.
Can I climb my way up towards the window?
Yeah, I guess there's some backdrops you could climb up to.
Is the window still big enough that I can squeeze on there?
It is not big enough for the two of you. However, once you climb up, you find that her form is just as misty and amorphous as the rest of the shadows, such that it only you are really taking up the space, not both of you. Yeah. It's stormy and cloudy out there. You can feel the rain just pattering against one side of your face, but it seems to pass straight through hers.
It's like I put my arm around her, but I imagine it kind of goes half through.
What are you doing? She seems sort of taken aback that you've managed to climb up here right next to her.
It's okay.
I thought you
I know the
hated
feeling.
me.
Yeah, but I kind of understand you now. I still don't forgive you for what you did to me. But I get being afraid of losing yourself and being someone else. So I can understand why you're scared of going back. I don't also, like, I kind of don't want some of my emotions back. It's a scary thing. Could turn out to be anybody. You know, I've not had them for most of my life. I'm very afraid of becoming a villain, you know.
What if you're already a villain? I've already
No, I would
crossed
think
that
my friend-
line.
That's why I
It's
have
like-
my friends to help me.
It's like you said. You hadn't forgiven me. I doubt you ever will. Not for what
You
I
haven't
did.
apologized. That's the first step, is an apology. I mean, any child would tell you that. But if you're not ready for that, that's fine. But you won't get my forgiveness until you do. That's all.
You can give me a persuasion check, Notus, and definitely with advantage off the back of everything Baird has said, and the fact that you're right up here. Oh wow, it's pretty good, considering that's not your forte. But I mean, looks like it is now. Apparently, damn. Obscurity says, I'm not sure what you want me to say. This job of mine entails I take things from people who've snuck into the carnival.
Mm-hmm.
It was my role to be the villain.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I enjoyed being a little cruel. After all the suffering I've been through. Inflicting a little bit on others made me feel a little less lonely. Knowing there are now others like me. She kind of looks from Notus to Baird, back to you. Of course you know what I feel. Of course you know what I'm going through. 'Cause I made you that way. To know what I was going through. But perhaps I've just done what Endelin wanted. Endelin made me cruel. To make you suffer. But you seem to somehow push through all that. I'm not sure how you deal with it. How you seem to stay so bright and positive. You've got each other, I suppose. I tried, but
I'm also learning to accept myself. Scary as it is.
as she says you've got each other, as you see suddenly peeling up from the seats all around you in the theatre, like one right behind you, Vaike. You feel a cold shiver as all these shadows like emerge from the seats. Thought
Sorry,
I could
buddy,
make
didn't realize this seat was taken.
yeah, effectively. And yeah, it feels like these shadows have been here the whole time, watching and listening. And she gestures with her scissors. I thought I could make my own friends.
We are friends.
Not you, fool.
Oh.
They're shadows. Look, there they are. My own jumping junipers. Except they're more the slithering shadows. Or the... I don't know. The shifting darks. Whatever
But
they
you
are,
can't
they don't offer the same
make
comfort.
people be your friends. You have to accept it when it's off.
This isn't a very good apology, just so you know.
I was getting to it. I'm sorry. I've done things the wrong way. You see, for once, a little content smile seems to fade away.
You wanted understanding.
My question
Everyone.
to you is, do you plan on fixing your mistake?
She looks down at the scissors, holding the handles in both hands. You can see her like shaking with them, almost as if she wants to tear them apart. Breaking these won't help. I can't undo what I've done.
You don't have to break them. You just have to stop doing it. You're afraid of being someone's shadow and being a puppet, but that's exactly what you're doing for Enderlin. You're making friends, but you're doing it in a way that benefits her. You're not benefiting yourself. You're not. She's making you think you're doing it for you, but you're not. You're doing it for her.
Isn't it all a part of her deals? Her manipulation. What she takes as payment. Perhaps the thing you need to cut is the puppet string.
She like raises them up towards her own sort of head. The blades drawn.
Whoa.
I
If
thought it
I
was.
may.
It is a little grim, that's for sure. Yes.
Yeah. I've also messed up, and I've hurt a lot of people, and sort of indirectly led to all of this happening, because I was a foolish child and I lost probably one of the most important artifacts and magical items like to ever exist to Prismere. And I feel bad about it a lot, and I feel like, I feel like I'm the worst, but the only way you get over that feeling, the only way you make things better is to try to fix your mistakes. And I don't think that makes you a bad person. I don't think it makes me a bad person. I think we just gotta try to get to a point where the actions that we've taken in our lives are the consequences have been dealt with. And I think I speak for all the Junipers when I say we're more than happy to help you become happy with yourself again.
However long it takes, Obscurity. My hand has always been offered.
I'm gonna put my hands out and I'll see if she'll give me the scissors.
She doesn't stop you. She doesn't give them to you either. But you can see that she is holding them up, she is shaking, and she's looking at her own reflection in the blade. But as you reach out, gently clasp the scissors, you seem to be able to pull them away from her grip. It's more like she relinquishes them rather than she gives them to you. At which point you see her let out a sigh. I thought I felt joy. I thought it was the only thing making me happy. Stealing people's futures. I thought there was a beauty in someone whose promising future had been taken away from them. But it was just trying to fill an empty void.
I'm gonna take her now empty hand and I'm going to put the unthreadable needle into it. And then I'm gonna close her hand around it.
What's this?
You could get real joy from giving that back to people. Giving people a future. And then, if you decide that you'd like yours back, I will help you. But it's your choice, so I'll leave that with you.
She stares at you for a moment, staring into the eyes that she practically gouged out. She reaches up with one hand towards your mask. With her other hand, she reaches up to her own mask as well. The hand on yours sort of falls away. As it does, she takes off her own mask. And as her face is revealed, you see shadowy tears falling down from empty sockets, much like your own. And then,
I'll
with a sudden
take
flash.
my mask off as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you show your face. You look, for once, face to face. Eye to eye. Void to void.
And I give her a big grin. Like, the most joyful grin I can muster.
With that, you see a slight joy manifesting in hers. You see an orange glow coming from within those dark eyes. And before she can allow her face to show it to the rest of the jumping junipers, a sudden flash of lightning surges right outside the window, and as the flash dissipates, Gleam Shadow is gone with that flash. But you notice, you felt like you got through to her and have given her some semblance of joy, and maybe she will take that path, maybe she will go on to start giving other people a future rather than taking it away. She'll have to
You'll
figure
find
out
us
how to
when
do
she's
that.
ready.
Yeah. But the needle is gone with her, and in your hands are the scissors of shadow snipping.
Oh
my God.
What are we gonna do with those? That's it. Ulric, grab the hag.
That's fine.
Time for a taste of
Okay.
your own medicine.
Sorry, I
I
couldn't
have
resist.
2 ideas. Either we can get rid of the shadows of the hag, or we can multiply the junipers.
Junipers die.
Yes,
But
4
no one's gonna
Vakes.
stick them in
4
my
Vakes.
bag.
Yep. But yeah, Baird will hold up their hand for a Notus to grab to get down.
Or I'll
It's
catch
fine.
Notus.
I just stick my mask on and I jump down. It's fine.
I'll
Ah,
catch Notus. I'll catch you.
lands right next to you.
Lands next to me deftly.
I hold the shares to cast Identify on them, please.
Sure.
You may. And if you are spending the spell slot, I guess you can.
I don't have a spell slot available.
10 minutes it is.
Oh, wait. I actually have a spell slot.
You can do 10
You
minutes.
can use-
It's not a bit, not an issue.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the 10 minutes. if
You can
that's
watch
okay.
the rest of the shadows perform one more time.
Yeah.
Now, 10 minutes later, you learn. As an action, you can make a few snips with these iron shears and cause a shadow of a creature you can see within 5 feet of you to detach from its source. If the creature is unwilling to give up its shadow, it must make a DC 15 charisma save or retain its shadow on a success. Whether or not the shadow is snipped, the properties of the scissors cannot be used again until the next dawn.
Ah, damn it. Wait. Dawn.
Yes,
And yawn.
that's a bit tricky, right?
That's an issue.
Yes.
Anyway,
They take on the form of like a shadow from the monster manual, as they often are, but they're fey instead of undead. A creature whose strength is reduced to 0 by the shadow strength drain does not die, but falls unconscious instead. It should be a charisma drain, actually. It drains charisma, not strength. And then what else? The creature whose shadow is detached from it is cursed. A shadowless creature is subjected to any spell that ends the curse or removes it. Blah blah blah. Oh, that didn't make any sense. If a shadowless creature is subjected to any spell that ends a curse, or if its detached shadow is reduced to 0 hit points, the detached shadow disappears, and the creature whose shadow it was suffers some pretty nasty consequences.
damn it.
They don't die, but it's not good for them. Let's put it that way. Levels of exhaustion and all that. What is there more important than that? More important than any of the mechanical things about the scissors? You all together, unwittingly, well, not unwittingly, definitely just through your own actions and true hearts, have discovered the secret behind obscurity's greatest fear. And it's Garreth specifically. I want to actually just message you this privately, but it's something about
Oh,
the shadows returning themselves and how you handled that just a second ago. So that can be information you can actually reveal as Garreth yourself. Let me just find it. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Message, whisper, say, bang. There you go. The key is in what you did and in a word that was actually spoken today by Baird themselves.
I knew it! I told you this was happening! They don't disappear. They just fuse.
I wouldn't be surprised.
What does that
if
mean?
anyone lied to her about how they work.
Wait, what does it mean that they fuse? So like the shadow can still talk, or
No. It's part of Early's brain is the shadow.
so they become
They just
whole
become a single person.
again?
Not Early, not the shadow, both.
Mm. And so if we wanted to get Baird and Light to be one again, then we
I
need
think we need that doll you saw in Hag's room.
Well, it looks like we gotta go talk to some hags, huh?
We have to return their cat.
Yep. And we also put a good
Eh.
show on, so we're gonna save Notus's shadow. Wait, she can't even cut Notus's shadow anymore because she doesn't have the scissors.
Oh no! The scissors are gone!
The scissors
What
are gone.
will we do?
What are we gonna do? But we could also
Anyway.
But because, her sister did us so wrong and broke so many rules of hospitality against us, we can
They
totally
didn't-
see if she'll give us. We can totally see if she'll give us the doll as compensation on her sister's behalf.
She was insulting our performance.
We could 100%, and we could be like, "Hey, you give us the doll, and then you get the reciprocity your sister owes from us
What?
to you." So like we transfer it, so that way she has to like get a favor from her sister.
Wait, what doll? Sorry.
Oh, there's a doll of Baird in the
Oh.
hanging in the room. I saw, and we think that's his lost thing that we need to get back to truly bring him and Light together.
I think more specifically, it's Light's lost thing.
It's your guys' lost thing, right? We just learned that you guys are this one and the same.
You're both
Well, yes.
right.
Yep.
Well, let's mull it over. Let's get to the top of this place.
Let's take
I'm
a
not-
walk. Thinking like a week's time.
Okay.
If we're gonna,
Yeah, that sounds good.
I will give one of the shadows a bow as we step out of the room, and I say, "Your show was wonderful. Thank you all."
Thank you.
Grandest of applauses. No, sorry, I appreciate the performance.
They do take a bow back. And you can't help but feel like some of them are a little perplexed having listened to everything you've said. You can see some of the shadows perhaps turning to one another, like looking each other in the eyes. They share just silent, blank-faced looks.
If any of you all wish to find a way to return to your bearers, you may find us, and we will gladly help. But none of you are expected to do so of your own free will. It's a
As
choice.
you say that, several of them are coming forward towards you, Baird. They're almost like reaching out towards you. It's like you've become Shadow Jesus or something. And they want to feel the baptism of darkness and be reunited with their lost ones.
You may hide amongst our shadows as you wish, until we find your bearers, and find a way to let us know. Our friend Garreth here can read minds, so it might help.
Yeah, that's true. You could
Hello,
read the
I'm
mind.
Garreth.
Okay. You hear,
What would you like me to say?
"Hello, I'm Salt, and I'm
Hello,
Specklenose."
I'm Thol. And I'm Specklenose.
You see the two goblin shadows giving waves from the backdrop. Our true selves are behind the stage. They're the ones operating the cranes, the stage hands.
Oh, you want us to get them?
I think so. They go up to each other, holding hands. I think we're ready. Don't want to be
I-
shadows anymore.
I imagine, since it looks like we're getting close to our end time, aren't
Yes.
we?
Oh yeah.
I imagine like a small montage of like us finding like various like employees of the.
Hmm.
Yeah. Jack. We're gonna send
Yep.
out Jack and
Jack and Buffon can
and
retrieve
Buffon
individuals.
to take small thingies just to get their attention
Yeah.
and lure them in here.
A lot of the shadows are still missing their owners, but at least you can make a start with these two goblins in the backstage. Zolt and Specklenose are the ones dressed up in the bullywug costumes that you helped make the performance for.
Oh.
More on them later, actually. But,
Yeah, we can start with them.
Yeah. But I think that's a good place to wrap it up. As, yeah, we see a montage of sewing as these goblins are helped back to their shadows. Can only imagine Enderlin is not best pleased about your actions here. Certainly with the
What is
scissors
she gonna
falling into
do?
the wrong hands.
What is she gonna do? Stop us?
The thing is, we're
Well,
only
nice.
doing things of the free will of these individuals. Like we aren't doing anything.
That's true. Willingly is indeed the key word.
Mhm.
But yeah, we will wrap it up here. Thank you guys for playing, as always. And,
Thank you for hosting.
oh, not too kind. Hopefully,
Oh.
next week we'll have a full cast. And heck, I think you might even be nearly done with Yon. I think, like, just ambition and the hags themselves. I think it really left in Yon.
And getting
So-
retrieving
Oh.
light.
Say
Light
those two words I
is
want to hear.
part of that is
Yeah.
part of that with the hags. Yeah, like I foresee that is in
Yeah.
dealing with the hags. They're not
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
let light go so easily since they are right in Enderlin's lair. Well,
Yeah.
till then, till next week, take care, have a lovely evening, and night night. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
I
Bye.